Dropping a load at every port. Whoa, too dark. Up, up, up. Yeah, there we go. We don't have to be perfectly lit. We're in here where it's nice. Love, exciting and nude. Come aboard and we'll fillet you.
Filet or fillet?
The love boat. Dropping a load on your mom at every turn. What? The load boat. Hello, Robotuner. Hello.
Is a load boat a boat full of load or in a sea of load?
It's the love boat, and you're dropping loads.
It's the load boat?
The love boat.
So are there a bunch of loads in the boat or are you in a sea of loads?
I guess if it's the love boat floating in a sea of load.
It's the load boat, not love
Hello,
boat.
Doug. We're sailing the seas. We're sailing the seas of salty loads.
On
No?
your teenage
Love
son socks.
Gross.
What?
What? This was supposed to be a Happy Valentine's Day song.
Is this the Valentine's show?
Next week is. Oh, I meant to talk to you about that. Because it's on Valentine's Day.
Is that the one we're supposed to do at Jeff's?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, look, it's David Muir. Hello,
The
tonight. David
ultimate doom talker.
Muir. An ABC News special, The State of the Union. Dun, 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 dun.
I like how he says that, like, when I came into office, the pandemic was raging and the economy was a wreck. Like he had anything to do with any of the bounce back.
He knows nothing. I bet you this isn't even him up there. This is the double.
Just they got one of the wax museum Joe Biden's up there, and it's just gonna
Audio animatronic.
Disney, Joe.
Disney Plus.
We're the best country ever. We've done everything right. Everything that I've done has been positive. Everything the previous administration has done has been terrible. It's basically what he's gonna say.
It's a pure
I've
audio
fixed everything.
animatronic up there. Look, it even said he was made of a chip.
I completely fixed everything that the previous administration totally fucked up. That's what he's going to say.
I have cleaned up everything that every president
has ever done
and screwed up. I am better than Abraham Lincoln, and I'm more important to this country than George Washington.
The thing that's crazy is there's some dipshits out there that are going to be going, man, I didn't realize that. He's a badass. I'm glad I voted for him. I'm going to vote for him again.
He's heinous. All right. You ready to start this thing? Let's start it. You may hear David Muir in the background. Oh, look.
Doom talking.
There's Skeletor right there. Is that her husband that got the shit beat out of him while drinking?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
It's not? Standing right behind her?
I don't have any. I don't know. It kind of looks like him. Doesn't
it does look like him.
Maybe it's him.
That video is where he has so many questions, but Chinese balloon knocks so much stuff off the radar.
Yeah, we don't have any problems anymore.
No, none of that. Here we go. Look. All right, here we go. I'm going to just start the show. Here we
go. Try to relax your anus.
I will eat your ass.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
This episode of the
Last
is brought to you by
Geist Note
and
Victor Wrench
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
King Arthur came a lot, didn't he?
Whoa.
I think you mean that he's associated with the court of Camelot.
No, it definitely says
What if they just bust out in a fight tonight?
King Arthur came a lot.
Camelot. Yeah, it's his court where he held court. It's a place.
All right.
Who's that munchkin?
But do we know
can't
if he
protect
came
shit.
a lot? Or, like, just the same as an average man? Like, about a tablespoon?
These are the worst looking Secret Service guys ever.
The only evidence I have in that regard is that he is said to have had one child.
That Sergeant of Arms needs to run a few laps.
So probably not.
Probably not.
That'd be awesome if that's what it came out to.
That almost timed us perfect.
I am the President of the United States. Hello, this is my coming out music. There's a lot of weird people in there. Ladies and gentlemen, President of the United States,
Dustin Snyder.
yes! Now we worship the man, the myth,
Show
Dustin Biden.
number 511.
That's not Miss Biden.
It is Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. Good God Almighty. It is State of the Union night, and we've got it on the screen. We're seeing what's
Who's
going
that
on.
lady on
We're
the
seeing what's
left?
up. I don't know. They all need to die.
Well, so much for this show.
And thanks to our producer at the JJTM Austin Bureau. On this day in 1964, the Beatles came to America for the first time, and they sounded like what you just heard. Imagine if the Beatles ripped out something like that.
Some
Oh, we found a secret
thrash
lost tape.
groove, yeah.
No, sir. That was Fugitive.
Oh, it wasn't the Beatles?
It was not the Beatles. And I need to make a
I didn't mix my headphones at all.
I need to make a
No,
plea
no.
to
no.
Seth, Blake, Victor,
Hey.
Andy, and Lincoln.
Hey. Sorry, doing some headphone checking.
I'm just trying to make a plea to the band here, Fugitive. Can we please use that song as our intro music
yeah.
from now on?
I think we both approve of that, right?
It's just greatness. It's so
It's a
fun.
win. It's a winner.
So much fun.
It's a grinder, man. It's a grinder.
We'll have to send them some text messages of love. And yeah.
Hey,
The song's great.
shit.
So here we are. It's Tuesday night. State of the Union. I mean, it's a big political climate today. It's been building up to this moment.
We're just
see
watching
what
to
the
see if there's
president's
any
saying.
fisticuffs.
I don't know if you know this, but we already have a new mayoral candidate for the city of Fort Worth, and I found this out today.
Jeff.
No, his name is one Charles Clark, and
He's throwing his hat in.
He's throwing his hat in and going to run for mayor. And he is saying that in his term of mayor, he will do more for black people in the city of Fort Worth than Obama did his entire presidency. So I am excited about that.
He's setting it up high.
Yeah.
That's high.
You're asking who that trick is up there with the gray hair?
Yeah, I bet she's a Secret Service agent.
She's the
She's
previous,
probably-
according to Susie in the chat room, that is the previous sergeant of arms.
How many times do you think she wants to kick Miss Biden right in the pooch?
I was hoping it was like his mistress. That would have been awesome. Just walking down the aisle. Where is Jill Biden? I didn't see her. Was she? Is she at an Eagles game? Is she getting ready to sing the Eagles theme song, kickoff song for the football game this weekend?
No, there she is.
Oh, there she is. She looks like something.
What a shit show, man. Dude, slap him.
This is the time. Did you ever watch that show,
Don't they
Designated Survivor?
Yes, I've watched some of that. This is the setting.
I wish this would.
Whoa. Whoop.
We would sometime in our life see that scenario, and it would be tonight. Like it would be just interesting, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we just had a giant Turkish earthquake. Why couldn't it just happen in Washington D.C. and
Washington D.C. just falls to the middle of the earth.
yeah?
I mean, would the rest of the country really miss it?
I mean,
we'd move along.
if there's an asshole in this country, it's D.C., right?
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's some cool
if it just
stuff
happens
there
to fall through.
that has nothing to do with the government. Like I just
Get
want
the
to go there
football
for the
team out of there and
Smithsonian.
say, "Hey, y'all get out of there."
Mm,
We'll just leave them too.
they don't even play in
Leave-
D.C. They
leave-
play in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, well, it's like a few miles down.
It's across
So-
the river.
Yeah, but this is going to be a big hole. There could be a lot of.
Oh, you're going big. We're not
well,
talking.
if the whole city.
Are we talking
or
like
district.
Bane in the football stadium?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna and fall, or are we earthquake? You're going to the core of the earth that is stopped.
Where was that Super? That Super Bowl was in Gotham, or was it in New York
It
City?
was just a regular football
Just
game. It was in Gotham,
It was in Gotham, right?
which was Chicago
And
right?
and
or Toronto.
so if it had to happen, would it have to happen in DC?
Yeah, we would need the
It'd be
designated survivor
it'd be
scenario.
what's the name of that football team now? The Redskins that I once knew.
The Commanders.
The command. Are they keeping that? I thought they were
No,
moving on.
that's
They need to
their
go back to football club. That was way cooler.
football club was way cooler than Commanders.
Or football team? Was it club or team?
Football
We're the football club.
football team.
Dallas FC.
Oh
FC
look,
Dallas. Oh
he
man.
shook.
Is his hair color skin
Mike's
tone?
hand. I don't know what's going on,
Was-
man. This is the.
Do you remember when that one politician was talking and his hair dye started falling out?
That was
Giuliani, wasn't it?
Giuliani, yeah. He started sweating and freaking
Sweat-
out, and his
yeah.
hair dye started dripping down his face like he was melting.
I guarantee
You remember after
that
9/11,
would be me.
everybody
That'd be
thought
something dumb I would do.
after 9/11, everybody thought he was the coolest guy in the world and should
Yeah.
run for president.
Oh
and
no!
all
Well,
this
he.
stuff,
I
and
mean,
should
he
be
helped New York big time.
by what? Walking around
With
and
I don't-
talking on talk shows and throwing out a first pitch.
I think
Like what
he-
else?
I think
What
he
did he do?
beefed up the police department.
No,
That's what they say.
that's what they say. He
Maybe
didn't
that's what's
do
in his
nothing.
bio.
He was just a talking head that walked around
Wasn't that what they all are at this point?
and pointed, and they took pictures.
They're all given their orders from Klaus Schwab and just kind of do what they're told. I think, and they just
Him and Betsy Price have a lot in
there's
common. I think.
there's the inchworm, Mitch McConnell.
All these guys look weird.
They all look weird, very weird. It's like we're in the Matrix.
That's not the. That's the wrong Biden. That's the other one. That's not the real one.
Who's?
Look at his face. His face.
Oh, is this
melting.
fake Biden? Fake Biden?
This is the fake Biden. Look how it's wrinkling up.
How
weird.
much cocaine did he do before he got up there and did
None.
this?
They shot him with a safe
An
shot.
Adderall.
They hit him with a safe shot, so he
Some-
could get
just
up
a bunch
there.
of adrenaline.
They just that's what they pump him full of. Adderall and adrenaline. Maybe
No.
dusted with cocaine.
Injected into the penis vein.
Mm-mm.
He takes a 2-day nap after this, right?
Yeah, we won't hear from him for
For
2
like
days.
2 or 3 days. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to get a nap. After
Well,
this, man.
And he just he's gonna do a victory lap here in a minute because of the goddamn Chinese balloon he shot down.
Oh shit, that's not good.
What'd you do?
Just pop that spring.
Well, stop jacking with shit.
I can't
Like a
help it. It's
damn
it's
kid.
like a nervous tick of mine. Oh man.
We shot down the Chinese balloon, which
At least we're not flying.
Is
and
there
you
any-
hear a ping?
Yeah.
What'd you do this time?
was there any proof it was really from China?
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. If it was something we put up and said we're going to blame on China to get the eyes off the ball of about 6 different issues that we got going on right now.
Like we launched from Alaska and let it float down to Montana, then to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
3/4 of the country was covered by that stupid thing.
Yeah.
That was the biggest waste of fucking time this past week.
Hey,
I'm so
tell the
angry
truth.
about it.
If you saw it, you're shooting at it, right? In your front yard, you're
It was
fucking.
at 60,000
I don't give.
feet.
If it's okay, let's say it's on its way
My
down. or something.
SKS can hit that.
If I see it, I'm shooting at it. I know it won't hit, but it's just the symbolic gesture of a million bullets coming up at you from Texas.
You're gonna shoot. You're gonna hit someone in a trailer like
There's
3
gonna
miles
be
from
some
here.
trailer park just completely annihilated.
Yeah, because you're firing rounds in the air at a balloon.
Oh man. Okay, maybe not.
Now,
I'm glad I
What
didn't
I
do
would
it
do.
then.
what I would do is I would launch another helium balloon with a remote control handgun on it and try to float it up there by it. And then as it got up there, just start pow, 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 pow.
Yeah. We sent our F-22 up there. Like they could have done a lot of stuff.
We
Was
don't have
that
that many of 'em
necessary?
left.
Was that necessary? I mean, it's cool. I support it. But dude, that
And we launched
How
a
much did that probably-
rocket at a fucking balloon.
how much did that probably cost us? That little adventure.
Oh, at least 3-4 million.
They could have just sent us up with some drones
They
and
had
some with a BB guns
F-22s.
on it and like.
A lawn chair with a bunch of helium balloons.
Yeah,
And we just float up there and
probably save about what $795,000 on the whole deal.
yeah. And then we just pop our balloons and float back down like that balloon boy that was all a scam.
Yeah, just
in
attach
Colorado.
a bunch of. We get a big old thing of container. Just say, hey man, Biden, we got this taken care of. Just give me a canister of the balloon, like a balloon, helium balloon. Like what do they call those things? Tanks, the big long tanks. Just give us one of those and a lawn chair and some duct tape, and let Dustin and I take whatever guns and ammo we want up there. We'll take care of this.
So we have 186 F-22s.
Might be a bit. That might be a bit coming up.
And why didn't we just take an F-16 up there? And why is everybody freaking out about this thing, thinking it's spying on them when there's satellites on the air? There's
when we're spied
spy
on
planes
24/7 in
everywhere.
different
Yeah.
ways by.
You're carrying around a spy
You know why?
device. I have 2 laptops open.
We
They
can't
could be
talk
spying
about
the whole
this
time.
because we'll get considered with some crazy ass
Your
agenda.
phone.
Yeah, we can't talk about that stuff, dude. Because if you know why, it's to get our eyes off of the ball of what's going on here with our dipshit government.
You know what I did see? I saw 2
What's that?
reports of, or I actually saw like 4 or 5 reports of this. And this was when
They're
it was
bringing
over
the surprise
Montana,
M&M back.
that there were packets being dropped out of it. People are wondering if they were trying to reseed
COVID.
our country with plants that are non-native to the U.S. and will take over our ecological system.
That's an interesting theory.
You remember a few years ago we talked about this when you would get packages in the mail with a random item and a bunch of seeds.
Yeah.
Like people were getting these all over the country and like, what the hell? And they kept telling everybody, don't plant those seeds. Don't plant those seeds.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Now they're just sending balloons over with
Full of them,
with
like a pinata.
a thing that just
A pinata of seeds.
drops seeds for, what was it, 5 days or whatever.
And they know some moron's gonna, like millions and millions of morons, be like, oh shit, look at this, man. I'm putting this in the ground right now. This might be good weed.
Well, this is just dropping seeds on the ground to be planted anyway. Some will plant, some won't. But
You got to drink a lot of protein and take a lot of iron supplements to drop seed that hardcore.
that's a lot of load to be dropped.
It's a big payload.
But it's 3 buses big, full of seeds, just spraying everywhere. Think about that.
Man, it's
And
insane.
then it starts dropping Asian carp in all the water.
One of the carp actually jumps out onto a dirt road,
How awesome.
makes its way into a street corner, like with pavement and stuff.
You know what I kept waiting for, though?
And then you got a song about carp and infrastructure.
And infrastructure. I kept waiting for the doors of the damn thing open and a nice little small tactical nuke fall and just wipe out the set of Yellowstone.
That's all they were trying to do is get some glimpses of the Yellowstone
They
crew.
wanted to know.
And they didn't know they were in Fort Worth, so
Yeah, they thought they were shooting, so
yeah, man, ease off, Tamasu, man.
they want to. They just wanted to see some.
That's
They wanted some preview.
editor missed it.
They wanted to.
I'm still here.
They wanted to see some preview, try to get some inside scoop on next season's or the half season of Yellowstone.
Did you see my fuck yeah, China? Looky here. You want some smoke, homie? Here's some smoke from my Traeger.
Yeah, that was random. I was like, I didn't know how to process that.
Straight making some $7.99 wieners in here. About to have some Walmart hot dogs
You
right now.
smoked Oscar Mayer wieners
I
on
smoke
your
anything,
Traeger.
man. I'll put anything in that thing at this point.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. I'll smoke some M&Ms in there.
Wow.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna
Oh,
smoke a peanut butter
jeez.
and jelly sandwich when I get home tonight.
That'd be awesome.
Probably is good.
You ever smoked a ham wallet?
A clam? I'm sorry.
Hmm?
What'd you say? Ham or clam? Did you say ham or clam?
Either. I mean, they both
What's the
make
difference
pretty
between
good.
What's the difference between a ham wallet and a clam wallet?
Um,
You eat them both. I think
location on the land. Maybe.
one's a fish, one's not. Wait, what are we talking about here? How does this have to do with the state of the union? We're supposed to be monitoring this and letting our audience know, our listening audience, know what
Oh,
is going
shit.
on live
We got a lot of shit to talk
with
about.
the State of the Union address.
This show note started off with nothing in it, and then it gradually just grew within the last hour of all the stupid crap
and
going
all
on.
a bunch of horse shit.
It really is.
There's
mean,
no
not really.
substance to this. There's no substance to
There's
this.
huge substance.
Oh,
Oh shit!
it's
Did it
going
blow?
down.
Oh please God!
They cut the. Wait, I think I heard the.
It would go to black and static, right? It wouldn't just freeze.
I just heard his voice a while ago. I think it's your connection, broski. Yep. See, he glitched.
Damn it! Oh well. That was hope. I gotta turn this off. It's hot. Yeah. So
Guy's hilarious.
today,
Everything good that's happened in American history is because of me. Everything
I
bad.
asked you if this was going to distract you the whole show. Leaving this
Everything bad.
on. I'm going to turn it off.
I'm gonna
pull the
I'm
car
gonna
off
pull this car over right now
and wear your
and
ass
turn
out.
this damn thing off. All right.
Okay.
yeah.
Did you see what was tweeted today by your buddy Wheels of Steel?
Oh no, what's he planning on doing now?
You ready? Is he up there? He's not up there.
He's pissed off about this last winter weather we had.
You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
We want to make sure that every piece of business conducted by the state of Texas for every agency is not going to be subject to Chinese being able to tap into and take that information away. And that's
He talks
exactly
so
why
funny.
this was issued to every agency in the state of Texas. They must have a plan in place later this month to make sure that
Why
no
does he
business
talk like this?
conducted by the state of Texas will be conducted on a device that has TikTok on it.
TikTok.
We want to make
What? Like, he sounds like he doesn't prepare for anything. He sounds like he's trying to do a podcast.
He always
he
sounds
sounds
like
like
he's
us.
about to hyperventilate.
I
really like this video game that you play every night. Have you played
Now he sounds
Shoot
like
the
that
ship.
doctor.
Shoot the Ship?
Is he the doctor
Might be.
on that ABC show?
Oh yeah.
I don't think you know what you are,
Don't-
and I
Oh,
can
you
help
just gave
in
me a
that
boner.
mood.
What?
I don't think I can operate
You just
on
gave
her
me
'cause
a
I'm
boner.
in love with her. What is that show? The Good
And
Doctor
I
or something?
got a boner.
Like, what is this inflection? He does. He sounds like he's so.
Yeah, that's the dude from what was the remake of that horror movie, with the Psycho. Remember they did. Remember
was in
like,
Psycho?
AMC put out some new rendition of Psycho.
The only Psycho I know is when you can see Anne Heche's butthole. Let's all go inside.
It's too soon, man.
Dude, it came out on 4K and you can really see it.
Okay, it's too soon.
You can count our age when she filmed it,
Like an oak tree.
like an oak tree. What? She was killed. I stand behind that. There's a whole list of people that were trying to
Oh
make
man, that
this
video
movie
that video's weird.
very weird.
So yeah, he talked like this. The guy from that show.
And hey, just butthole. And hey, just butthole. Let's all go inside.
Mommy,
I am.
my underwear is wet.
Is he out of breath because he doesn't exercise that much? Because he can't get up and run?
He looks like a young, in shape man to me, like or young man. Like he doesn't seem like the type of person that can't run.
Does he work out?
I'm assuming he probably does. He's an actor, and he's got to keep his figure for his roles.
Who?
That guy.
I'm talking about Greg
Who
Abbott.
are you talking about?
I'm talking about Abbott.
Oh, does he work out?
Does he work out?
Man, that's messed up, dude.
What? Joe on Family Guy does.
That's messed up, dude. Yes, I'm sure he works out.
Mm-hmm. You think that's messed
You're
up?
gonna have all them crazy motherfuckers in wheelchairs after us if you don't watch it, man.
You think that's messed up? You wait till we get later in the show.
And I'll just be running down the street. That distance, he said it. He said
You'll just
it.
call me out.
Yeah. All right.
You just wait till we get to this little protest at the Oklahoma Capitol today.
Oh, I heard about that. You can go to it now.
You want to talk about it now?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. I mean, you told me about it. I didn't see anything about it. Explain what happened up there.
So, Oklahoma's trying to pass a bill that will criminalize genital mutilation of minors. And I'm getting this from the Post Millennial website, which is that after millennials? Is this written by millennials? Is this
metal?
written for millennials?
Is it post metal?
Post millennial? I haven't got to that.
Not millennial
level
metal.
of music.
Post metal. Post millennium metal.
Millennial metal. Anyway,
They need to put a guide out.
They do.
To say this is what our paper is and represents.
Maybe we'll look it up.
Metal music played after the year 2015.
I don't think it has to do with any metal music.
No.
Anyway, so there is a bill in Oklahoma.
Now their capital's in Windstar, right?
Yes. Oklahoma's trying to push this bill through, and what's happening is there was a protest today at their Capitol building, and by Trans Lives Matter, and they decided to storm the Capitol building. And you don't see any of this being talked about on the news yet. And you don't see anybody freaking out yet.
Who's she?
And you don't see anybody quitting their rock band because the country's going to shit because of this. I don't understand.
The Nixons?
I don't understand why this is okay for this group to storm the Capitol. Shouldn't it be across the board? No one should fucking storm anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be across the board.
You shouldn't
to be
just
fair to
storm
everyone.
Anything.
Yeah, even if you're a stormtrooper.
Well, they can't shoot for shit. They can't hit anything. But so far, it's a-okay. I mean,
the new order.
I guess we'll see over the
aim.
next few months if anybody gets
They
arrested.
have aim assist.
No one's wearing no one's wearing any face covering either. What I'm really pissed about is no one's in a buffalo helmet.
Yeah, it doesn't really count if you don't have that cat show up.
You gotta have a buffalo helmet.
I don't understand. So what are they?
Now
what's the deal now? They're trying to get. What's their purpose?
I told you.
They're
protesting
crazy.
A bill
that would make it illegal.
That the Oklahoma is trying to make it illegal
to chop your dong off.
In minors.
In minors, okay.
Like genital mutilation of minors is what the bill is.
Okay.
They're there to protest it that anybody should be able to have their dong cut off.
Okay. So, and this went on all day today at Windstar, the capital of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Tulsa.
Choctaw might get mad at that because they're actually a bigger facility.
I don't know. Oklahoma's just that state to me that's in between Arkansas and Texas, kind of. But then I'm like, you could just go to the corner, like right there in Texarkana, and just be in Arkansas.
Go around.
You don't even have to go through Oklahoma if you don't want to.
You got to go through there to go to Kansas, Nebraska.
Yeah. And that's where Alice Cooper plays a lot of shows.
Yeah, at Windstar.
Yeah.
Yeah. The capital is not at
your
Windstar.
Girl shows up.
Mm-hmm.
The Hurricane Sieta, right?
Nita?
Nita.
Hurricane Nita.
Hurricane Nita. What'd I say? Hurricane
Siesta?
siesta.
Something. That wasn't right.
Something's not right about that statement.
No. But yeah, I just don't get it. I don't.
There's a double standard, is what you're
I mean,
saying.
they're not being violent. They did storm inside though, and they went on government property, and it seems that they should be arrested.
Was there any
for doing this.
FBI informants and FBI people embedded into the crowd that were chanting them on?
Maybe. I don't know. More will come out about this, I bet. But this all just happened today.
Yeah, we got the balloon
happened right
episode.
Before we started the show, the breaking news started coming out.
Do you know what Biden should have done tonight? He should have come out with a balloon in his hand and been like taking some helium out of it, like, hey guys, I'm here to talk about the State of the Union.
If they were smart,
that'd be funny.
If everybody,
I would think
that would be
funny.
But even funnier is everybody that doesn't like Biden should have been standing there with a white balloon.
Yeah, there you go.
Around the building.
See, that's why they need us in politics. The problem is we would screw up because the first thing I would
got
do,
a cool house.
I would see that blonde representative or something, and I'd be like, "Oh, what's up?"
That's why you can't be in government.
I didn't know that you were one of the senators. That's
you could never.
My name's Matt.
Matt, you could never be in high level government.
You couldn't either.
Boobs throw you off.
You couldn't either.
Oh,
every once in a while you would see Nancy Pelosi and be like, "Wait, what's hey? I see you got a podcast in DFW."
That's not how
called
to do
the
that.
Jerry Jonestown.
I'd see Nancy Pelosi
show.
and I'd look at her. I'd just stare at her, lock eyes, and go. That's why I couldn't be in politics.
Can you imagine CNN if they saw that?
Yeah, the shit. And President Schneider made a
Murmur or whatever his name is. President Dustin just stood up.
Speaker of the House Schneider just
like
made
this.
a weird hand gesture to Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't.
I don't think we would do very well.
We
also, they wouldn't let us in because I would be dressed like I am now. And they'd be like,
Yeah.
"You can't wear that in here. It's not respectful."
Why?
Get the fuck off me. I'm a senator.
Where the fuck is there a dress code? I can wear whatever I want. Look at what this bitch is wearing. This dress ain't even good. That's what I'd say.
There's like half the room stands up. Yeah, we like America
Oh, there was
now.
Bernie.
We like America right now.
We should
awesome.
We should put a death pool on this room.
And
There's a lot of people about to die. in
The
that
other
room.
side's
They're so old.
America sucks right now.
I hate this guy. I love this guy. I hate this guy. I
They should-
kind of halfway stand this guy.
What they should do is just have Lamb of God play, separate them. You know, go to a like a part of some Lamb of God tune that really grooves. You know,
This Fugitive.
or the
They should
Fugitive.
jam
There you
some
go.
Fugitive.
Have Fugitive
Separate
get in
the
there
room?
and play, separate the room, and then they do the Wall of Death. Dun, 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 dun,
You know,
dun, dun,
the
dun,
Wall
dun.
of Death is a big player at Cowboy games. I'm asked about that constantly. And
Really?
it becomes a punchline. Yeah. Jenny and Ro are fascinated by the Wall of Death.
Wall of Death is fascinating.
And then I've been in a couple. And yeah.
They think it's crazy that we've done that.
Yeah. They're like, you're a crazy man.
What would they
You lived
think
through
if
a
they
Wall of
saw
Death.
us at Dillinger at Mohawks and I lost my pants and almost died
They'd be like, you guys
on 76
are
Adderalls?
crazy.
And there's a picture of me.
That picture's gold.
Would they like that? Would they like that story?
They would love that story.
Man, what a shit show. All right, next
Total
next
shit
thing.
show.
What are we talking about now? We were talking about the
Trans Lives Matter, storming the Oklahoma Capitol, and
So
now there's a double standard. And I mean, we'll see if anything happens from this, but I doubt it's even reported on because now you've got
As long as it's peaceful, I guess probably nothing's gonna be reported.
you've got Big Dumb Stupid Face in the State of the Union that will cover all the news cycle for the next 2 days. So you won't even hear about
While
this
he's
on
sleeping.
anything. Yeah, while he's recovering.
Sleepy Joe.
He's not sleeping. He's recovering.
Sorry, recovering.
So we won't hear anything about this Oklahoma thing unless you dig.
Dig, Robbie man. That'd be cool too if Mudvayne just. Hey guys,
They were fucking good.
you guys want us to play a show real quick? I hate that Matt Stubbs son of a bitch and Dustin Schneider. Matt Stubbs tried to start a fight with me at Twin Peaks. Dustin was trying to ag him on.
I think
Let's do some metal.
I think Chad.
Dead.
I think Chad was trying to fight you.
I just wanted to leave. What is that?
That was a human.
The old purple hair.
She just got back from Oklahoma.
Man, how many people in that room are over the age of 70?
Half.
It's
3/4.
fucking insane, man.
That's why there needs to be term limits.
Yeah.
That's
There has
why
to be term
my
limits.
plan of loading them on a bus and that bus just disappearing
Yeah.
needs to happen.
It doesn't even have to go off a cliff. It can just go into
I
a
didn't say
nursing
it goes
home,
off
a
a
nice
cliff.
retirement facility, and just all of them can hang out there.
You pull up a
We won't
bus.
tell them that they're not really in charge. We just let them think they're in charge.
Hey, question. I just thought about this. We're watching ABC. If anybody's watching this same time we're talking about this,
because that dude, what's his name?
David
McNamara.
Muir, because he's
Muir.
so panicky and so everything's the end. Oh, come on, let's sit the fuck down. But look in the lower corner. They have.
Oh, there he is, right there.
Yes,
That's him.
I got a
My
beach
name
to
is
get to.
Ted Cruz.
I'm surprised Ted
He just
Cruz
got
even
back.
there. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
From
he
the
just got
beaches?
back. It was last week.
Oh, he did. He's got to go back down to the tropics. But they got in the lower corner here. They have a live picture-in-picture of the Capitol
Just in case
building.
something hits it. That's eerie.
I've never fucking seen that.
I
on
haven't
one of
either.
these.
See if the other channel does it. That's very weird.
That's strange as fuck. And you know it's live because you can see airplanes flying in the background and
You
lights
can? I
flashing.
can't see any. I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, there's little lights
What the fuck?
flashing in
Okay,
different
I
places.
can wear anything if she can wear that. I can
That-
wear my cult leader
That's what I
hoodie.
was saying.
Yeah.
Walk in to a State of the Union wearing a cult leader hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get you votes.
There'd be some people that would vote for me because of that.
Or the feds following you home.
Man.
This is wild. Man, what if something...
Anyway.
Well,
Well,
so the Grammys
so
were Sunday.
well, back to the trans thing. They weren't violent, right? They didn't blow shit up or set anything on fire or start anything.
It doesn't
like
look
that.
like it so far.
So
they're
you're probably
not
right. We're not even
super
going to hear
violent.
about it.
They just walked in.
They need to
on
do a
government
redo.
property.
They should do a redo. They should have known that this was
no
a
one's
bad
got
time
shot.
to do it. No one got shot. There was nothing got set on fire. They need a redo.
This is the perfect time to do it. It won't be talked
And
about.
the thing is, like, they didn't have much going on this week. This is the week between the Super Bowl and all that. This is their time to shine. They kind of blew it. Actually, they didn't blow it. He just got in the way.
Yeah, he got in the way.
If Biden hadn't gotten away, it might have been cool. But the problem is Biden got in the way. Now, I would just reschedule it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'd send an email out and say, hey, we're going to reschedule this riot on up in Oklahoma. We'll do it St. Patrick's Day. No, you can't do it St. Patrick's Day, can you?
For the rest of the evening, I'm going to demand that anytime I make a fine point, you stand up and clap for me.
All right. I think we've done that, actually.
Have we?
How many times have they stood up? I wonder what the count is right now.
We should have turned that into a drinking game.
That is very creepy, though, what you pointed out.
That's a live photo of the Capitol
When
building.
you see that all over Twitter tomorrow, all over Facebook, all that, you better take credit for that because there's gonna be podcasts and stuff that talk about. Did you notice that there was a live
Biden's
feed?
tie was blue.
But there was a live feed of the Capitol in case the missile hit the Capitol.
Why is Kamala wearing red?
She's the lady in red.
I thought you were supposed to wear
Do you
the
think
color
she
of
still has the
party
feels
red.
for Montel?
Feels
Like every once in a while,
balls.
she's like, "Is he still with us?" By the way,
Yes,
he made it through COVID.
I think so.
You
I
think
didn't
they
see
ever
him
hook
do it.
up? Now that she's in the White House, it gets a little bit harder for Montel to sneak in.
I mean,
and hit it.
at one time he was a
tapping it.
he was a
He was
fine
hitting
looking black
hitting
man.
that
He
Irish.
was-
Oh man, his head! Remember how shiny it was? He had that fucking
He was cool looking,
pimp
man.
ass mustache.
yeah, he didn't.
Then he did the beard. Didn't he do a goatee for a while? He rocked a bunch of cool ass shit.
Yeah, I didn't want to fuck with him. He was the
Imagine if-
wrong to fuck with.
Man, yeah. Who would? Is there any chance that Mari lands a errant punch that Montel doesn't see and knocks him out in a fight? There's no way. Montel cleans his clock, right?
Yeah.
There's no way Maury Povich could throw blows
No.
at Montel.
There's no way.
And I bet you Montel does. He probably knows some martial arts too. He probably knows some.
Oh no,
some Muay Thai or some shit.
No,
or boxing.
He'd kill Maury Povich.
Yeah, he'd annihilate
It's
him.
over.
Unless Povich was one of those. Get him up. You want to go, buddy?
What about what's his name?
What are the guys' names? The brothers and the sons, and in the Seinfeld episode where it's like, it's go time.
Yeah.
And Maury just comes in with the.
What was that dude? Now I'm trying to think of like too many names.
Sorry, man.
God dang it! So the Grammys were Sunday.
Yeah.
And I took.
I don't know why you assigned yourself to that task.
Well, I was working on some things. I was working on some photos, and just had it going. I was like, you know what? I'll see, because I know there was a lot of North Texas ties going into this one. I'd kind of seen who all was up for some stuff, all over the board, and I was like, I'm gonna see who wins, what's going on, and I'm gonna fight my way through this. And
did Will slap anybody? Will Smith?
That was at the Oscars. So,
oh damn,
wrong party. It is amazing to see all the Illuminati in one room. If you follow
all
that
in
path.
one, huh?
Like,
got Beyonce there.
So, like, if you look at the music industry, there are clear levels, but to see everybody at this top level and no one there that like is just a dude,
it's all
doing
assignments.
Shit, it is the A-list of music now.
Did Zelensky make an appearance or some
and all
shit?
These guys,
like, hey guys,
I was waiting for that, but it is so like. There's a lot of people that make fun of like talk about this every year, and like, you know, the performances. There's all these symbols of the Illuminati and all this shit and stuff. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens at the Grammys that is just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's
really
a
weird. Aside from the Sam Smith
performance
of being the devil and it being a big gay devil orgy happening on stage, like
it's become very what do you call it? To the Mockingbird games or whatever.
Oh,
the Mockingbird games.
I know what you're talking about. The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
But like the very end was Jay-Z and like Lil Wayne and I can't remember who all was sitting at this table, and it was laid out like it was
Stapleton.
The Last Supper.
I saw his killer ass solo.
That's something else. But it was like laid out like the Last Supper, and they had all this food on there and everything, and they're just rapping and hanging out and doing weird stuff. And it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird looking.
Really, really, really weird.
I haven't watched it in probably 20 years. I think the last one I watched was the one where Lars was, we'd like to thank who is it? The guy that kept winning that
Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull
winning it this year.
Yeah.
When he said that.
I think that's the last one I ever watched.
The two things he said is, wow, these just went down in value.
Yeah.
And we got to thank Jethro Tull for not putting out an album this
year. Yeah. That's the last thing. That's the last time I watched it, I think.
I mean, all the stuff I really care about has now been just shoved aside. It's in pre-broadcast. Like
show
soundtrack, video game, comedy, metal.
Yeah, now there's like
rock,
a QR code
rock.
you just scan to go to it later.
Yeah.
It's not even like they don't even do the crawl or anything.
Because now it's all hip hop. It's all hip hop and pop.
It is.
I don't even. I guess some.
When's the last time they gave a tribute to metal?
You know who won Best Electronica album? You know who won Best Electronic Album?
A hip hop artist.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah. That explains everything right there. I mean, that sums everything up right there. It's so out of touch.
Oh, and there's some booze going down.
Whoa, what is she doing?
She's kind of look like, yeah.
That was Seagull. That is exactly
They're going to fight.
Anyway, there was this performance of Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, and your boy. No, they're not. Your boy, Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
where they played Higher Ground, and at the end of it, they went on this little jam session, and Chris Stapleton just decided to hit one note for a good 20 seconds. And I watched it going, you need to stop. This is annoying right now. And then I was like, you know what? As soon as it was done, hopped on YouTube.
And then it's already there.
Someone had taped it with like their phone and posted it. I was like, I'm looping the shit out of that for 1 hour, and I put it on our little video page. So, and it immediately had like 400 views by the next morning.
It's amazing.
It was ridiculous. But it's just him.
He's
going,
still jamming that note. He's still jamming that note.
It was like Sebastian trying to reach cemetery gates. I need to loop.
They're
that.
on there, both of them together.
Oh, last Skip Redstone is telling us it has over 2,000 views now.
Awesome.
So yeah, it was a hell of a night. It was very, very fucking weird.
I think I got in trouble because I played it until like it was getting annoying to people around me. Like, what is that? What are you doing?
And then you send me a message. He goes, "Is that just one note?" I was like, "Yeah, for an hour. It's the same note for 1 hour."
I like how he's intense the whole time too. He's just...
And it keeps cutting that one girl in the audience. Just kind of like,
yeah.
It was weird.
How great can
really
one note
weird.
be?
It was pretty great. The other thing up here I have in the shoot the shit area, we were talking about The Last of Us, and now you're not even caught up. You're 2 episodes behind.
I've been fumbling heavily, but I saw
I'm
that
on it.
Saturday Night Live.
The
Saturday
Mario Kart.
The Mario Kart.
Mario.
That was
Dude.
amazing.
I want to say something.
That dude's funny too.
Pedro Pascal, he hosted this weekend on Saturday Night Live. I've never laughed so hard in my life at Saturday Night Live in years.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
And he was like in every skit except the opening, the dry open, and he wasn't on the news. But he was on like everything else, and he was fucking great.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He had some weird stuff going on, but yeah, it was awesome. Good episode if you go back and watch it on Hulu or whatever, Peacock. It's totally worth it. But I asked you when you watched, have you seen the HBO coming soon, or coming?
You
HBO
made it seem like I
2023.
would recognize if I saw it, it would be stapled into my brain. So I'm assuming I have.
And
not
I meant to
seen
ask
what
you
you're
this a couple of weeks
talking
ago, because the first episode of The Last of Us is where I saw it.
about. Well, I saw the first episode.
They showed the preview, and mixed in with everything that's coming this year was I gotta get it pulled up here
Star Wars
because
stores.
I want to tell you who's all in it. Nope, I'm gonna let you guess. What's the greatest
wait a
HBO
second.
thing in our mind? Was the greatest HBO series of all time? It wasn't really, but for the podcast, it was the greatest HBO series of all time.
Let's see.
I can give you a clue, and it will give it all away.
Is tobacco the clue?
No,
I was gonna say Silicon Valley. No. Sopranos.
no,
Wire.
those are the greatest of all time, but
This was Eastbound and Down
nope, for us.
for us
We talked about it.
for a long time.
For a
Game
long-
of Thrones.
Nope. True Detective season 4.
Oh yeah, no, I have not seen it.
Yeah, there's a little preview in there of True Detective season 4, and it's
Duh,
got,
how'd I miss that?
it's so I was like, wait, what the fuck?
I'm gonna have to go
backed
back
up
and watch the first
and
episode
watched it.
now.
And
Or you said they do it on the third one too, right?
I
Because I've
think-
watched the first
I think
two.
on all of them it shows like what's
least
coming, the previews,
just gotta
coming
keep my
soon
eyes
to
open,
HBO
huh?
or coming in 2023.
Wow, that's a long ways time to wait.
But it's got Jodie Foster in it
In
and Callie Reese.
it's not going to be Hannibal Lecter related, is it?
Do you want to hear the setting?
Yeah.
Because I pulled it up.
Wait, keep saying who's in it though. Like,
Those
is it
two are the
those
main.
two.
Those are the main two.
What was the second one? I didn't hear it.
Callie Reese.
Okay, that's awesome.
It's set in Heinous, Alaska, a town so far north that it experiences polar night. As the long winter night settles, the 8 men who operate the Tassal Arctic Research Station vanish without a trace. The detectives on the case are Liz Danvers, Jodie Foster, and Evangeline Navarro, Callie Reese, who must confront their past and the dark truths lying underneath the Arctic ice.
What?
And HBO put out a little thing, A Long Winter Night Falls in Heinous, Alaska. A teaser tweet.
That's awesome.
But yeah, True
Not
Detective
seen that.
Night Country.
So we're gonna have. Ooh, it's called Night Country.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Now,
have you ever been to Night Country up in Denton and seen Night Dave?
I haven't seen Night Dave in Denton. I've seen him in other places.
Vegas.
So.
Night Matt. I've been up to Denton.
The original writer and director
isn't
involved in this.
Oh, I thought he was out a long time ago.
He did. He got into a little tiff with HBO. And it says Isa Lopez, a Mexican filmmaker best known for the film Tigers Are Not Afraid, is writing, directing, executive producing along with Jodie Foster, who's executive producing, and Moonlight director Barry Jenkins is an executive producer, and la 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 la. But Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson are labeled as executive producers also.
Cool.
So we'll see. But yeah, that made me fun. Excited.
And new.
Made my wiener hard.
Exciting and new.
Exciting and new. I hopped on Twitter yesterday for the first time in a long time. And the main thing... What? I just got distracted by the... What is he doing? He's
Someone's
freaking
yelling
out.
at him.
He's angry.
It's Angry Joe tonight?
He's got hangry eyes.
There's a lot of people sitting down. I'd be like, get up.
Are the
Get
judges...
the fuck up.
Are the Supreme Court...
I want a wall over here on this side of the wall.
Are the Supreme Court
And I want
justices...
the wall over here on this side of the wall.
Are they not
We'll
allowed
do
to
a
stand
countdown.
and applaud? They have to remain neutral?
Who? Which ones?
The Supreme Court justices.
Oh, are they there?
Yeah, they're sitting right up front. They always do. They're just sitting. See? Right there. In their black
They
robes.
sure are.
They sure are, Bob.
Sure are, Bob.
So I hopped on Twitter, and I saw this thing that was tweeting that was things not to say in bed.
Yeah, Bob. Don't say yeah, Bob, in bed.
Have you ever said
So we're
something
gonna
in
count.
bed?
We're gonna count the things that we've said in bed that's on this list.
Yeah, I want to see how many of these apply to your life. Because I don't talk, I just grunt.
A growl.
So number one was, listen, I've been doing this for 30 years.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 30 years.
I've been doing this for
I don't
30
think
years.
I've ever said that one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Ooh.
Have you've said this one. Say
I think-
hello to my little friend.
Oh, that's 2 and 3. Damn, those are blows.
Your happy trail led me to a dead end.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think I've actually used those words.
Hit me with your best shot.
No.
It'll be over before you know it.
That's why is that on a list? That's terrible. Be over before you know it.
Is it in?
It's terrible.
This is a whole phrase. Is it in? I don't know. How do you
Ding.
not know? It's your own vagina.
I've always by this time I'm just like I got whiskey dick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this.
Does this condom look old to you?
Like if it's gotten discolored or something, it's not the original that neon looking pink color or something. Then you it's like a faded. Looks like a trampoline that's been outside for like 7 years in the hot Texas sun, something like that.
It's all
Don't put that
wrinkled.
on. Don't use that
If
as a
you
condom.
start rolling it off and it just turns to powder.
Powder, yeah. You don't want to
shouldn't
use that.
You shouldn't use that at
It's
all.
not gonna be. It's not gonna do the job. You'll probably get some swimmers passed.
So the two that are left is something one of us would say. So how old is your sister? Is one of them.
That's probably been said by one of us.
And my grandma died on this mattress.
That'd be weird. I have not said that.
You've never said that?
No.
So then a bunch of people posted this, and it was the unspoken rules of sex.
Is that John Favreau? The unspoken rules of sex.
I want to see if you agree with this. 50% of the time.
Sandwich.
No. There's only 5 of them.
Oh. Cigarette and sandwich is
agree
not
with
one.
some
Go
of
get me a
these.
sandwich and a cigarette.
50% of the time, a woman saying, "Don't stop, I'm about to come," will make you come and ruin her orgasm. It's a cruel glitch that hasn't been patched.
Yeah, I don't run into that anymore. I think I'm of the age of where,
You just last?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's more annoying to me. I'm like, I want to go to bed now.
Come on.
Dude.
Yeah, we'll finish this tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm going to can I take a breather? I'm going to go hit Billy Bong Thornton real quick, and I'll be right back.
Well, that didn't make
Stuff
it any
like that.
better.
Sometimes it does.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
No, dude, yeah, fucking while you're high is
You get
awesome.
weed dick?
No.
It's not the same as
no,
whiskey
you
dick?
don't. No.
Oh. Huh.
Especially when your partner's high, too, when you're both high. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Number 2. And I'm going to say this how this is written. Wash yo genitals.
You got to take a shower before you put that around me. Anywhere near me. Like that.
It doesn't have to be a shower. Just clean it up.
Wash your junk.
I mean, I think that goes both ways, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm a big proponent of that. Just take care of it. Make sure it doesn't smell like pee-pee.
We should have made a list of this.
I think
Our
this is
list.
our list. I mean, this is pretty close. What's that stuff strippers put on? Jeremy, what's that stuff strippers put on?
The strippers.
The weird powder?
The stripper smell.
Where
yeah.
their skin feels like a dead person?
Yeah.
But it smells good.
I love stripper smell, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's annoying to the women that I date because they're like,
"Can you smell like a stripper?"
Yeah.
Those are things you're not supposed to say in bed.
Yeah, you don't smell strippery enough. I need to feel at home. And they're like, what? I'm joking. But can you put it on?
Yeah, can you put it on? Can you?
I got a new one, though.
What? That falls in this line?
I would like to just voy.
Can I just voy you for
I would just
anything?
like to voy for a moment.
Take a shower and let me voy.
What are you doing? I'm voying.
I'm voying you.
I'm voying you.
Number 3,
hard.
don't lie about being on the pill.
Oh, man.
Don't try to trap me. And don't try to take my sperm and sell it.
This is something that you say during sex?
No, these are the unspoken rules of
sex. Oh, yeah, for sure.
This came up in the whole thing.
Okay.
And a bunch of people reposted this, so that's why I was going through
Yeah,
it.
if you're not up to date on any kind of contraceptives on either person's side, then I'm just gonna voy.
I'm gonna
voy.
I'm gonna go set my balls in the
I can't
jacuzzi
get any
for
more
5 minutes.
24-year-olds pregnant. At this point,
What are you,
I'm-
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I don't dare go down to 19. That guy's risky.
I mean, he's got to be checking IDs at the door, right?
I'd be having I need you to
I'd be
fax
scared.
over your birth certificate. What the hell?
Those are the parents of Tyree Nichols. Relax.
What? Hey, what was the thing? Okay, on Tyree Nichols, real quick.
We're talking about sex.
All right, we got to come back
And
to
then
that.
we turn it back to death?
Yeah, we got to go back to death after this. The sex thing.
Nope. RoboTuner, he's got a 19-year-old supermodel now.
What?
The
do you say?
difference between fetish and felony is checking beforehand.
Leonardo needs to hear this one.
Like,
What?
I don't
Unwritten
know
rule?
about that one.
You might have to go overseas for that.
Like, choke to death? Is that a felony?
That's always fun when you go to work and people are like, what happened to your neck? And you're like, what?
What are you talking about?
Looks like someone was trying to choke you. And I just kind of walk away.
Yes,
Like, oh.
consent is key. Like, what is it like? Have you ever had a girl go, hold a gun against my head?
I had a friend that did. Busted out a 9mm.
I've heard of friends
And
doing that, and I was like, that's
the guy's
weird.
like, the guy freaked out. It was a Russian too. It was like a Russian woman. She was very nice looking.
They're into
too.
roulette.
That's a no-go, though. Yeah, don't play.
No.
No gunplay.
No
Not-
knife
not
play.
Not while we're
no
having
gun
sex.
play. No, none of that. No,
No, I'll
bloodletting.
I'll voy at
Uh,
that point.
yeah.
I'll sit back here and voy.
I'm just gonna voy.
Get the gun
I'm
out.
just
I'm gonna
voy
go over here in the corner and voy.
You play with the gun.
You play with the gun, but I think I'm gonna
gonna
leave it
voy.
alone. I'm gonna voy from the other room.
Don't point it at me.
Yes.
Don't splash
Don't.
me.
Give me that gun. I'll
Don't
shoot you in the
splash
back.
the room. Don't splash me. For those that don't know, that means pointing the barrel of a gun at someone else or the rest of the room. That's what splashing means. It does not mean sploosh. And number 5,
You and that pink missed me.
and I know you've done this. If you're using anal beads, don't pull them out and say, you're the winning Powerball number. And the winning Powerball numbers are. Or make a lawnmower sound.
That's not clapping. The guy was clapping with his cane. I have said, let's get the fish hook out.
Like, oh, it's at the temple.
We'll drive over there.
You know, I came across a
Dustin
couple of gifts the other day. Oh, I sent them to you
yeah.
one day. I was like, wow, look, the fish hook in use.
Yeah.
You got to have like a
I think it's premiered
bit
down there now. Is there?
It's like a whole
there's an
mouth
outfit.
thing. Because it's made to where, like, if you move your neck, it goes deeper in you or grabs onto you or
closer
something.
kin.
Yeah. That's weird.
What? Which part?
The hook. But we have it.
So you're saying that the deeper in, closer kin is not weird, is what you're saying?
Oh,
that's
no, that's
not weird.
That's not weird. I mean, you know, whatever you need. Cousins make dozens. Well, that's the difference between a fetish and a felony. You find out if you're related to them or not, right?
I don't know. It depends. DiCaprio, he's playing by his own rules at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't give a shit about his reputation, does he?
Would you?
Fuck no.
What does he have to do?
Well, my mom would get pissed. If my mom found out I was banging 19-year-olds, I'd get in trouble for sure.
Are his parents alive? And what does he have to worry about in Hollywood? He'll be
question.
in every Sorke. What's his name? I can't even think of
the guy that makes the wine.
Marty. Every Marty movie.
Turco.
Scorsese. I can't even talk right now. My mouth.
Scorsese.
Yeah, 12%'s hitting me.
What is
I
that?
can't
What are you
even think.
drinking there? What kind of beer is that? We can talk about any beers at this point.
Who wants cream?
I don't have to.
Imperial coffee stout with no cream from Martin House.
I'd like to hear that. Who wants cream?
Who wants cream? Is that what you say?
That's what I say.
You back up.
Who wants the cream?
I like to back up and say, shit, I just hit my funny bone on my knee and it doesn't feel good. Oh my God.
What? You like to say shush? Just go to the light?
I back up.
That's weird.
Who wants Rammstein?
He would say that.
That's what
Who
I
wants
say.
some cream? Who wants some cream right now? I do. I would like some cream.
How does that song go?
I can't remember.
You know what
The
song
one
I'm
where
talking
he's,
about?
where he's singing all.
You have a pussy.
Oh,
I have a dick.
Yeah. That's a good fucking song.
That's actually a really good song.
Man, I want to see Rammstein so bad.
We
Sucks,
totally
man.
dropped
fucking
the ball
bored,
on that.
man. Fucking bored.
And boredom leads to relapse. So the stock show ended this. Did you go? The stock
I
show?
did not. I missed it this year, man.
I went across the street to the art museum during the stock show while it was going on.
I think I went
the
to
Modern
the.
Friday at the Modern late at night.
No, I went to the Modern in the fall.
You just go once a season.
Yeah, I don't go enough to get what is it, a $70 pass that gets, or $20 or $70 for the whole year.
Go on Fridays is free.
Yeah, I'd rather just do that and go every once in a while.
Yeah, go on Fridays is free and go at night. It's
Wait,
fun.
Huh?
Was it his balloon?
Had to be his balloon, right?
You know, back to the balloon thing. If I owned a Chinese takeout restaurant,
He looks like he has very soft hair.
all my
Is that?
little-
But wait. Who was that sitting next to him?
I don't know.
Was it Bono?
It looked like Bono.
Bono?
Bono's not there, is he?
It was either him or Getty from Rush, but Rush, he's Canadian.
We don't let Canadian.
Look, right there. Who is that?
That is Bono.
What is he doing here?
Are we sure it's not him?
Is it not? It looks like him. And if it is,
The eyes aglow.
I think that's him.
Shoot. Have you heard the...
Man, he still owes me the space on my iPhone for that shitty album.
He jokes about that now.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Bono is at Biden's State of the Union address.
There he is right there.
Doesn't he have a bicycle to go flipped off of?
He did that song in the streets of Philadelphia.
He flung out.
No, that was Bruce Springsteen, wasn't it? Streets of Philadelphia, where Tom Hanks played the guy that had AIDS.
Hold on. Susie, you need to tap the brakes. Bono has made it appear that he's done a lot of good things. There's been a lot of stuff brought to light that
white hats.
His people under him did it. He didn't do it, but he took the credit for.
He did write one. He wrote Where the Streets Have No Name.
So they're doing a thing called the Songs of Surrender. It's part of Bono's book, and they started all this during COVID. And what they're doing is they're going back and redoing like 40 of their old songs.
Oh, cool!
They're
That'll be cool.
reimagining them.
Are they going to do the We Are the World?
I haven't been impressed by anything they've done so far. It's a little weird.
Like they dicked with it some?
Yeah, they've redone them.
Oh,
They've either
really?
stripped them down, made them acoustic, or they've reimagined them to where they're just
So it wasn't a
it's the same
remastering.
type of
It was
song.
remixed, mastered,
Redoing
redone,
them.
complete
Yeah.
the whole process, huh?
Yeah. Some of them have started popping up. They've released a couple of the singles, and I'm just going to leave shit alone.
Yeah, and give me my space back, my phone.
Leave shit alone. Stop going back. And does there need to be another White Men Can't Jump? No.
Yeah, we saw that before. Was that during the show or before it?
It's a
We
series.
saw
now.
that. Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, it's a series.
Oh no.
We don't need
What channel?
that.
Where's it streaming? What channel?
Hulu?
What channel is it on? Is it on one of them the 39 channels on the second knob that you gotta spin on the second knob? Is that 33, 27 through 39 on that one, or is it on the top?
Good God.
There's so many people going, what is he talking about?
No one knows what knobs on a TV are anymore. When's the last time you saw a TV with a knob that wasn't in
My
Fallout?
fucking parents have a TV on top of one right now to this day.
That's weird. Look at that dress. Look at those teeth. Look at those eyes.
Gosh, she looks like she is annoying.
Tribute?
I want to know who that one lady
I know you
was.
do because you
A
distracted
stalker.
by her.
That's the only reason I'm watching this now is to see her again.
Mm-mm.
Can I sit here?
Hey,
I'm Senator Stubbs from
how you doing?
Texas. Can I sit? Do you mind if I sit here?
hey, you want to hear? You want to hear this?
I serenaded her. Just started serenading her, didn't I?
You want to hear? You want to hear the trailer for
Yeah.
this, you two, and hear what some of these songs sound like?
Bust it.
All right, here it goes.
Yeah. Cheer.
The heart is blue.
I thought it was a glow.
It shoots up.
See,
through
I didn't like the
stony
original
ground,
version of
but
this.
there's
I think you and I
no
did this. Didn't we do a version of this while we were doing it?
space
I was
to
the one
rent
seeing.
in this town.
Like somewhere there's
Thought
audio of
you'd
us doing this.
found a
It's on
friend
video.
to take you out of
So
this
everything's gonna be like
place.
this.
Someone you could
First off, the mix is terrible. Why is Bono so far up front?
for grace.
Exactly.
Beautiful day.
It's really in our face.
Like, I don't need him.
Is this one of the
right
spatial
in my
audio
face.
fucking albums that Apple's gonna put out?
We all know the talent is The Edge and Larry Mullins Jr.
Is this one of those albums though that they're gonna do in
They'll probably do it in
spatial
spatial
sound?
audio. Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Shoots. I don't know. I got to see U2 fronted by
The Muse,
no,
because the Muse.
Chris Martin
And that guy.
Can we talk
Coldplay.
about them?
Coldplay, what are they doing to
And
now? Are they still around?
U2 fronted by Bruce Springsteen, which was awesome.
That one,
That was badass.
Yeah, but I saw the Muse get caged by him, kind of. Like, hey guys, here's your little area
Where? What? Huh?
at the fucking stadium, man. When Muse opened up for him,
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't use the big stage.
couldn't use any, like, not 20 more feet. They gave him like our shed.
Yeah, that was a weird Muse show.
Very weird.
They're coming to Dickies. You gonna go see them?
Yeah, I'd go see that show.
I'd like to see them again. Maybe they'll fly all the drones around the room. But yeah, I don't know about this Songs of Surrender, especially if Bono's mixed that far up front.
Yeah, it sounds like you could smell his breath.
I felt like he was on my lap, asking me for $20.
Singing to you for your birthday.
Weird.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Stubbs, get him off me. He smells like fucking Irish whiskey and mustard all in one.
And cigarettes.
I'm gonna throw up.
Look, all the generals are there.
Yeah. How many messes would that clean up?
Yeah. Seriously, if Designated Survivor happened right now, it would clean up a lot.
Yeah,
of
Texas
stuff.
would have to take over.
I mean, what would Ukraine do without all our money?
I don't know. They're about to get another $2.5 billion, apparently.
I have a request.
Did I stop sending them all that money?
No. And this is why I should be in power. I would like to put it out there that I can choose where my money goes. My taxes that I pay into the
That's
government.
a good idea.
That I can choose my energy.
You can choose your energy.
But I can choose where I want it to go.
Yes.
And
like we're building a character on Star Wars. Like you're building up a character, and you're like, here, I want this amount of my taxes to go over here.
I would like it to go to roads. I would like it to go to the homeless issue. I would like it to go to, we need the mental health in this country is way fucked up.
Exactly.
I would like some of my money to go to that.
Potholes.
Potholes. I'd like to fill bags full of shit and put those bags of shit in potholes.
The potholes.
I would also like to.
None of my money goes to government pay. I'm not paying any of those motherfuckers.
I'm not paying any of these old fucks up there that have been there for too long.
They need to pay us.
Yeah, the term limits.
They should
I
pay
will
us.
pay to get your fucking asses out. 2, I'm not paying for that shit that's going on over there.
What kind of code is that?
That's the cheat code right there. I'm not paying for Ukraine anymore.
No,
I'm done.
I never wanted to pay him one red cent anyway.
Especially after the news that came out the last couple of days that
the war's over in May 27th or something like that.
That now Zelensky is doing exactly what Putin did and rounding up all the young boys,
throwing them in
and
there,
getting them ready to go just to throw bodies at a war that's fucking meaningless.
Yeah,
pointless, and that this clown had instigated.
That Trump got impeached for talking on the phone about. Like, how fucked up is all that?
I mean, there is audio of Biden saying he was going to take out someone if they didn't follow along with his plan. So
he said he wasn't going to give him the money. He said he wasn't going to give him any money.
Wasn't going to give him money, and would make sure he wasn't in power anymore.
You'll never work another day in my town. That's what happened to him.
Whoa! I didn't know the Grateful Dead was still alive. Jerry Garcia.
I was thinking more like Chong.
Or is that what's his name?
Cheech
from Cheers.
No, Chong, yeah, Chong.
Now he's older.
I don't know who's that. The freaking fortune teller next to him.
She's Native American, sir. She's not a fortune teller.
Great.
She's there representing the Native American tribes.
That was a drop. That was a full-on drop.
Even though they have no power. We found that out a few weeks ago.
But Zelensky does.
But Zelensky, as long as
he does.
Well, I'm surprised hologram Zelensky doesn't show up here.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. That was someone's thought in that stupid administration.
We need to get hologram Zelensky here.
Hologram Zelensky. It's time. It's the big State of the Union. But,
why does Kamala always look like she needs to swallow?
I don't know. Maybe Montel. I think she's always thinking about Montel.
She's always got her mouth weird. Like,
Man, look at that yellow dress. That should be outlawed.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
She thought she was going to Disney on Ice.
How do you feel about them already talking about rebuild? Like all these investors and stuff already going in on the rebuild. It's everybody make money off this money that America's dumped. Everybody's getting paid.
Like Merkel.
Yeah.
She's already talking about, we're raising money and we're going to take money from the
they're all going
to
get paid off from
rebuild
us
everything and
to
we'll
rebuild
start
shit.
Rebuilding everything in May.
Yeah, like BlackRock's already there fucking talking about rebuilding. The fucking war's
They
not
already
even
have
over.
engineers
It's not even
there.
over.
They already have engineers out there designing stuff and taking toll and everything on everything.
Making going out there with AutoCAD.
How the fuck does that happen? I think we're being fed a bunch of bullshit about what's going on over there.
So theater. It's
all theater.
It's theater, and it's more.
It's the same thing with the stupid balloon.
The military-industrial complex, man.
Same thing with the stupid balloon. We're being told that China is saying that it wasn't theirs and that there's talks going back and forth between Biden and China. How do we even know that's actually happening? I mean, it's just the media saying that.
That's the thing. If it went to the ocean, watch, they're going to come out and say...
China may not even know anything about a balloon flying over our country this last week.
That's the thing, is what if they come out of there and say, there's so much stuff on this thing. First of all, China was doing this. Then Trump was doing... Look, we have the proof. We have the proof on Trump. We got the proof right here. Like, that's what they're going to do, right? They're just going to be like, hey...
Are Hillary's emails on it?
No. What? What? You better watch it, dude. You can't bring that up on podcast.
What about those photos and video of Kamala?
What about the list
of kisses?
Now we're back. Now we're back at your Grammys. What about the list?
Yeah. What about the next Sam Smith single? What about the next Beyonce album?
You know what would have been cool if Sam Smith would have done Shout at the Devil garb, like they all dressed up like Vince Neil, Tommy Lee, Nick Mars, just hardcore flames going everywhere.
Did you? Okay, so you didn't watch the Grammys.
Got that makeup that Vince used to wear, or they didn't all of them wear it for a minute. They'd wear that black stripe, the stripes.
Did you watch? Have you seen the little clip of them performing? And then it go into commercial that's posted everywhere?
No, I just heard about I read about that on Reddit.
It's the whole satanic gay orgy thing.
Yeah.
And then
is Nicole Kidman there?
No, I did not see her, and neither was Tom Cruise. But they're all going crazy, and then it cuts to, they go to commercial.
What's up?
And as soon as they go to commercial, it says, like, this portion of the Grammys is brought to you by Pfizer.
Yeah.
It's so great. So great. They're just making fun of us. Like, to our face. They're just showing middle fingers. Like, we don't give a fuck anymore.
It's the elite.
We have control of everything.
And they're just dancing on our graves.
And you,
as citizens.
You guys fight left, right, whatever. Whoever's right. We're
living it up.
And we just made so much money off COVID and keeping your asses at home for 2 years. And making you think, and now we forced a bunch of y'all to take these injections that are going to make you sterile.
That's the thing, too, man. Well, there's not been one. I haven't heard a peep about starting these investigations and figuring out what the fuck went on with COVID, how everybody got duped.
That's another thing. The balloon.
No one's talking about that. Like, all this stuff has come out in the last
balloon,
like 3 months now. And we don't even have a date set for everybody to get together and say, hey, well, there was some fucked up shit that happened with COVID.
The stupid Party City balloon also covered up the 50,000-page document that came out about the Pfizer trials.
I thought it was the Westway Ford balloon.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was Mean Joe Green up there waving. See, he floated away. But yeah. That covered up. I sent y'all that paperwork, the summary.
Yeah,
which is weird.
The thing that's funny is how many of those things that I have heard just listening to No Agenda. Like they talked about that the VD or the spread sexually. They brought. Remember that was a thing that got shushed that we knew about from freaking No Agenda and all the stuff that they like.
So let's be
a long
clear.
ass time ago too.
Let's be correct broadcasters here and talk about this. So Pfizer released a 50,000-page document that goes over their testing procedures for the COVID-19 vaccine, and it talks about them. It was court ordered by the FDA to put this out, and someone put together a summary of what's in this 50, and they have backing. There is, it's not like they're just typing up a bunch of words because
It's
it
like
goes
the
through
Cliff
here.
Notes version of.
Yeah, it's Cliff Notes version, and there's references of where this stuff is talked about in the documents. Well, one of the things that's talked about is Article 7 in here. It says Pfizer's clinical trial document suggests that its mRNA vaccine ingredient that instructs for spike protein can be transferred from one person to another by skin-to-skin contact, inhalation, and by sexual intercourse through bodily fluids, causing an unvaccinated person to have an environmental exposure to the vaccine. In other words, shedding is a real concern.
Which they wrote off. I mean, those are rumors.
That won't ever happen.
Remember that one lady, I think that Asian lady that's on CNN that happened to be she's a crisis newscaster that was at the Boston. She got known at the Boston bombing. I don't remember her name, but she's one of the ones that was like, lock everybody in a closet and make sure that they don't see sunlight for 25 years and wear a mask for 30 years straight, and
you
then
can't come out
you can't come out till you've grown this high, all that stuff. Well, didn't she shoot that down? Wasn't she one of the ones that was like, that is complete false about the how people shed these
by touching?
Yeah. And that it was sexually transmitted, and then that women, there was a reaction. They were worried about women and pregnancy.
I remember us joking around when all this first came out about, like, there was talk about you could transfer the mRNA through sexual contact, through having sex, and we were joking around about having sex and just passing it around Eskimo brother style to each other through the scene or whatever.
All of us were fucked.
Yeah, that you can no longer have sex anymore and shit like that. I remember us joking about that early on.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
fuck, Dave got fucking COVID. Well, shit, we're all done.
Well, yep. It was...
Just weeds a whole population of a local music scene just completely out.
Completely gone. Well, we're all sterile now, according to Articles 8, 9, and 10.
We could be. We could be.
I've thought about jacking off onto a slide.
Tribute?
Making a tribute
to...
on a glass slide and looking at it in a microscope and seeing if anything's
making a Metallica album out of it.
Well, I'd have to mix blood.
We can work something out.
We probably could, but I've thought about doing that. We did that in 7th grade.
What? You mixed blood with cum
in 7th grade?
You redid a Serrano picture, or who was what was the artist's name? It was Serrano, right? Or Seriano or something?
You went far enough. That's awesome. I'm surprised you pulled that out of your ass.
I just can't believe you guys did that at school, man. Does Fort Worth ISD know about that?
Birdville. No, what we did was we would take a pee sample.
I want the whole load.
We would go and get our own pee sample.
I'm going to give you the full load.
And drop a drop on a glass.
Look at it under a
slide and look at it in a microscope, and you could see sperm swimming in your or little dead.
Did you name yours? Your spermies?
Steve Dave.
You gave it 2 first names. That makes no sense.
Yeah. I was going to call it Walt Flanagan's
dog. There's a lot of people that look like some of the aliens on Men in Black.
No one in here looks like a real person.
It's all animatronics.
No one. This looks like the Hall of Presidents at Disney World.
Robotics.
This is all pure audio animatronics. I wonder what the airspace is like above Washington, D.C. right now.
Well, you can see because the screen's showing it's pretty clear.
I mean, I could actually look some stuff up and see what's actually in the air.
No, don't, because we'll have black vans and freaking SUVs out front.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you old man.
Gone, dude.
How much work has Jill had? Good God, she looks like Kenny Rogers. And his chicken. Anyway.
Oh, that's the other thing. While we're talking about COVID, real quick, this is out there too. Have you looked into the tie between the egg shortage and what they're saying what it has to do with COVID and the vaccine?
Yeah. Yeah. It's also winter. Chickens don't lay as many eggs in winter. But yeah, they say that the proteins in, look, she's trying to get out of the camera. The proteins in eggs are a good deterrent for COVID-19. That's come out. And that's come out in the last
And so
week.
that's why the egg shortage, because they want to keep it in play and make more money off it.
Yeah. Get your own chickens, man.
Marlon's got some.
Let's go raid his house.
Every time he gives me some, I forget him in here for like 6 weeks, and then next thing you know, everything starts stinking in here.
I don't think that's right,
and you're
Robotuner.
like, you always get mad at me because I leave the eggs here and it starts stinking.
I wouldn't mind having some
What's
chickens.
up?
It'll be all good.
Hey, what's up?
Who are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, we couldn't do any of these shows either.
I'd like to give you a State of the Union.
The post State of the Union show wouldn't go very well either, would it? Like, Senator Stubbs, how did or Senator Schneider, how did you feel about this State of the Union? You'd be like, what's up?
If I was the president and I just did this State of the Union, mic drop.
Oh yeah,
walk out the back.
I tell you what I would do.
Mic drop, double middle finger, walk out the back.
I'd come in with helium and a helium and a white balloon with like a Chinese food container underneath.
And
like, what's up, guys?
And CNN would be like, and you saw on camera that President Stubbs was freebasing during the State of the Union address, huffing. Nope. Mic drop, middle finger, walk out, and then
I do too.
And then
I'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
In the corner, Mastodon would start playing. You hear Oblivion.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go to what's it called?
Bing, bing, bing.
The one that we love. All of them.
Yeah. What is there not to love except that Emperor of the Sand album? I mean, that's kind of weird.
It was a good track on there.
There was some good stuff on there, but what was the one we really didn't like?
Hunter had like two songs that were pretty good. Had Black Tongue and the dun, 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 dun. No, that was
Once We're Around the Sun.
Yeah.
I love that one.
What if that came on?
Yeah. The high road.
Yeah, high road.
You take the high road.
Yeah, and you're just flipping everybody off.
You're just like, and I'll take the low road.
If I was your vice president, I'd be your hype man. I'd be like, yeah, fuck you, man, fuck you. And then after that, when I leave, dun 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 dun, jun jun, dun dun,
dee 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 dee. No, if I left, it would immediately go into the Mike Patton version of "I want your soul."
That'd be cool too.
Dee 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 dee. I need your soul.
Either that, or I would leave. I'd leave as the Ghetto Blaze were playing. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
The coolest thing of the Grammys, and they won't post the. This is where the Grammy fucking fails. I want to get back to this.
Period, since the invention of them.
True. Besides it being a big Illuminati party, and you got to be in a certain, echelon to be there. The thing that sucks about it is Lizzo performed.
What's funny about that?
No, I'm just. No, the thing that sucks about
she's still around. She didn't die from COVID.
No.
She has a lot of comorbid. Like she has a lot of the morbidities, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And she brags about it on her. Like she brags about it.
Yeah.
It seems like COVID could have gotten her, right?
I have a theory about her that in
she's
a couple
part
of
of
years,
the elites now.
No, in a couple of years she'll pull an Adele, and
lose it all.
Can be all. Yeah, she'll be all good, and she'll go down that route. Because
get a sponsorship from
she's
Slim
hyper.
Fast.
She is hyper and bouncing around
she's
and
still
going
playing
nuts
the flute?
and doing all this. I don't know.
She's still playing the skin flute?
I've never seen her live. Probably. I don't know. I've never seen her live. I don't know if she plays the flute live.
Or the skin flute?
She's trained or whatever. But she's going to...
She's
as hyper as she is.
I am appalled by you.
No, she went to summer camp. Band camp and did flute stuff. But she's so hyper, she's going to hurt herself. So she's going to have to thumb stuff.
Yeah, no heart attack.
I mean,
no, like COVID hadn't messed with her. She hadn't had to stop any of her days touring.
No one toured during
It's
COVID.
because she's part of the group now.
Or she's part reptilian. Everybody was there. Yeah. Everybody at the Grammys were reptilian.
It's like V.
But how the Grammys fucked up is they did the coolest thing of the whole night was this, we're going to celebrate 50 years of hip-hop. And they brought everybody out through the years. It was so damn cool. And you can't find it anywhere to watch.
Why?
The Grammys didn't put it on their YouTube channel to stream. They should. That was the coolest performance I've seen in years.
The coolest part of the night is nowhere to be found.
The coolest part of the night is nowhere to be found. And
Wish I
they've
could
started
see it.
taking people's shit down, too, that were posting it.
What are they going to do? A Grammys pay-per-view thing you got to pay for or something now? I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. You got to.
I don't know. It sucks.
Are the award shows still struggling?
Yeah. I mean, one of them wasn't even, what was it? The one that I love where everybody gets drunk and yells at each other?
The CNN New Year's Eve party?
No. Help me out. The Golden Globes.
Oh, yeah. Was that where the slap happened?
That was at the Oscars.
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you that. The Golden Globes is the one where everybody gets drunk and has fun and shows their Golden Globes if they have them.
I've got several Golden Globes.
But they that wasn't even on broadcast TV this year. It was streamed.
Oh, really?
Or one of the pay-per-view channels.
It's bye-bye.
Yeah.
Wow.
Things aren't doing good. When's the last time you watched an MTV Music Award?
Jeez, man.
There's
I have
nothing.
no idea. Do they still do them?
There's nothing up there that makes you feel like.
I need to see that.
No, like at the Grammys, you remember how like
There's
at
no
the
appeal
MTV
to
Music
me.
Awards or the old Grammys, there'd be shocking stuff. Like Nirvana would get up there and be shocking and say all sorts of weird stuff. Guns N' Roses would get up there. Metallica would get up there. Whatever. That doesn't happen anymore. There's no sleazy, nasty rock and roll guys. It's now.
Maybe the Fugitive will get up there.
I mean, not even Sam Smith's performance is not that shocking. I mean,
they'll think that they're booking Future.
Gay is mainstream now, so a big gay orgy on stage is no big deal.
Big deal, yeah.
It's no big deal.
Yeah, we all have X-Hamster now. We can watch whatever we want. So there's nothing.
So it's not like there was just nothing fun and edgy. And then Madonna comes out, and I was like, all right.
She looks like a monster now. Like a character.
How many African honeybees stung her?
And what kind of honey did those bees get into?
I want to go see her.
She looks
but
like
now
a
I'm
character on
sad.
Duke Nukem, man.
You're kind of right. She looks like a boss, like a final boss you're going to fight.
She'd be like, no, I'm Madonna. I'm here to sing.
Speaking of which, if you got, this is a tip for everyone out there. If you have what is it, Xbox? God damn it. Plus? Is it Xbox Plus? What is it?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
Is that what it's called?
Something like that.
The game of the month is Hi-Fi Rush. Go get it. It's awesome.
Oh, really?
It's freaking
Go try it
badass.
out.
It's so much fun.
Did you try that game that Dante was talking about a couple of weeks ago while we were
I downloaded
throwing down on Modern
Call
Warfare?
of Duty. No, I downloaded GoldenEye, the remake of GoldenEye.
Is that still up?
It's still up.
Is it just as good as the original?
No, it fucking sucks.
Really?
It's terrible.
I'm glad you warned me because
This
I would have
ring
done
card
that.
is stupid. See, RoboTuner even agrees. They did. They played the first boss fight. It's a fighting game that is rhythm activated, and so there's all sorts of songs in the background. And the first boss fight is Nine Inch Nails, 1 Million.
What's it called?
Hi-Fi Rush.
I'm gonna need you to send me that link from
There's
that
some
one too.
black keys on it and stuff. It's really good. It's
Cool.
in your Xbox Plus or whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, Mastodon, Hunter, Black Tongue, Curl of the Burl, Stargasm.
Curl the Burl is the cool one. The
Drybone Valley. Stargasm? Was
Which
that one good?
had
Blasteroid was good.
strippers. Didn't Curl the Burl have strippers in the video, or was that?
It was all the girls that twerked, that twerking crew in Atlanta.
it
they were
wasn't
friends with.
strippers. Oh, I thought
No.
it was a part of a strip club.
No, they were twerking,
Professional twerkers.
professional twerking crew in Atlanta that somehow I forgot what it was. Like they did their thing next to Mastodon's practice studio.
Oh, they just knew them and stuff
And Motherload was the one, and it's not on that album.
I'm gonna give you the full mother load. What?
Huh?
Biden? What'd you say?
I'm gonna give you the full Motherload.
Dun, 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 dun.
So anyway, back to the stock show that I tried to get into an hour ago. This weekend was the last weekend, and they had a steer that a 15-year-old girl raised that broke a world record. She auctioned off her steer named Snoop Dogg.
That's funny.
It is a
Snoop Dogg,
1,343-pound black European cross steer.
That's racist.
$440,000.
Golly, man, I'm in the wrong business. $440,000. Who's gonna eat that steak, by the way?
Good. I don't know. They're gonna enjoy it though. I mean, you got meat for a year, 2 years. Depends on how much you eat meat.
You see any Duttons while you were out there?
I didn't go out there.
I thought you said you went.
I went to the museum across the street.
Oh, right. I'm back on track now.
Now,
Sorry.
Graham Newsom is a 9-year-old who raised a grand champion market lamb named Lil Wayne. Is this a little weird?
That they're all rappers?
That all these people are naming their farm animals after rappers? Lil Wayne, he sold that for $75,000.
Wow, man. Was there a Drake?
I don't see a Drake.
Drizzy?
I don't see a Drizzy. I don't see who's the guy that just died in Houston. They didn't do a tribute animal to him.
Don't say Paul Wall.
No.
Who died in Houston?
The guy from
don't say 3-6. From who? Is it a rapper?
Yes. From Migos?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What was his name? Tech 3 or
yeah, something like that.
Something. I don't know.
Migos wasn't my jam, man. I just like their attitude. They were always getting into shit.
The only thing I've ever had from Migos was their rap snacks.
Yeah, those are treatful.
I didn't have anything else, but yeah, they're treatful. Did you ever want to get into 4-H?
Yeah.
In school?
Of course.
Why didn't you?
Oh, man.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not raising an animal.
They
I got
didn't
a rock
They didn't like that I
band to do.
skateboarded.
Oh. Because you're skateboard man?
Yeah, I was skateboard man and
band man.
Yeah.
You didn't have time to raise a chicken?
Which is so weird. Is Mike Reiner really just being turned on to Metallica? That's shtick, right? Have you talked to any of his friends and stuff or mutual friends? Because I would like to know if he's seriously all of a sudden decided he was going to go hard into Metallica.
Or
is
find
that
out for you
Danny shtick?
I can find out for you next
Danny
week.
and Soroy shtick is what it sounds like to me.
I'll have an answer for you next week.
Want some damn answers now?
Formula One is 26 days away.
Yep.
26 days.
Yeah.
If the Capitol imploded tonight, would that screw up the Formula One season?
I figure I'm going to start my preseason training right at March 1. I'll probably start.
Now, when does the Netflix, when does Drive to Survive come out?
February 24th, something like that.
That's race weekend, though, right?
Is that when we're starting?
What? Our training?
Our training.
I don't know about you, but I train all the time.
I haven't.
I don't let it go away.
I haven't done any.
Don't let it go away.
I'm going to be starting from zero again. So when's the game come out?
February 24th. The game usually comes out like 2 or 3 weeks.
After the season starts? Or in the next 2 or 3 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks after the season starts.
I saw someone post on Reddit F1 22, is it worth $17? And I was like, yeah. Fuck yeah, it is. Well, it's not even a debate.
Yeah, there is no debate. It's one of the greatest racing games of all time. But we gotta draw. Like, we had some cars released over this past week.
Comes out on Friday night. I looked this up. Do you and I want to have a watching party? Mandy asked me.
We can. Yeah, the 24th.
It's a Friday night.
Friday night. We can. We can sit down, watch a couple episodes, tear up, have some beers, be like, mother.
Yeah. Order some pizza.
Order some pizza. Sit down.
Write a song or two.
Can we rent a theater? Can we have a bunch of friends get together? And
be
we're
awesome.
like, we want to watch Drive to Survive.
We
We
could
want to
see
watch the
if-
first 2 episodes of Drive to Survive with our friends.
I bet you we could make some calls to the dudes at Bust. What's it? Boomer Jacks. They might do that on their big ass screen. We know some peeps.
Be awesome.
Sure would, dude.
Be awesome.
I'm in.
Hear that loud. Zoom, like
Yeah.
it's real. Oh, let's pull some strings. We got a lot of strings to pull because, like, next Friday, we have the Visit Fort Worth thing.
Is that next week already?
It's next Friday.
Oh man, I gotta set my alarm now.
We gotta represent Fort Worth. And then Valentine's Day's next week. Anyway, back to Formula One. Before we get all this. Built by the card company. So Red Bull released their car. It looks exactly like last year's car. They just moved some sponsors around and got rid of some and added some. Williams released theirs. It's pretty decent. But the one that released today, Alfa Romeo, looks awesome. Black and red.
I have to look it up while you're talking about it. I haven't seen it yet.
God dang,
I haven't
it
been on
looks sexy.
Instagrams.
It looks sexy. Sexy. It's a really good looking car. I'm sure everybody else from here on out, Ferrari will be red. Mercedes will be green. And then we begin testing here in a couple of weeks. We get to see some live testing. I had this pulled up the other day. So we have tomorrow. No, on the 11th is AlphaTauri. The 13th is Aston Martin. And then McLaren's the same day. And then go away. This fucking ad won't go away.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just looked at it.
Looks cool, right? Black
Yeah.
and red. Come on, it's opposite of last year's white and red.
Yeah.
It'll look badass. It'll look good. They need to stay out of the water, though, because black, you can really see dirt and raindrops
And
on
black
it.
on black gives you a heart attack.
That's true. It's a good fun time. So, who are you going for this year? Are you going to wait till testing goes, or
Man, I'll probably do it a lot like I've done the last few seasons and just like watch it and enjoy it. I don't really like. I love Ferrari.
Should we play some
and
bets
Leclerc,
on some things?
I
Come on.
love because he's so fucking cocky and he does so much cool shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that he annoys people, so I'll probably pull for him again.
What if we get some friends involved in this?
And then of course
that
Hamilton.
are all into watching the show, and we're like, hey,
I like Hamilton too. So
let's all get together and pick a team and go.
like fantasy
F1.
I bet there's
We pick a
fantasy
team.
F1. There has
I
to be,
bet
right?
there is too. But we pick a team, and we
Yeah, we could do that.
we do a drawing. We get like
F1 squares.
3 or 4. Yeah, something like that.
Probably get in trouble with F1.
Well, yeah, FI will come down on us.
Yeah.
Be all like, you're not giving us any money for that.
And I'll be like, well, can we be on your? Can we do the podcast for
We
y'all?
want to do the podcast. From
We've
that.
heard the people you're doing it now, and they fucking suck. They do. Compared to us, we do it way better.
We would do it way better. They don't ask the real questions.
We'd ask the real questions.
Yeah, we would. Tom Segura asked the real questions.
That's more in line with what we would do. Is
We'd be
we'd
like,
have a lot of.
what country has the best
"So,
trim?
dude? Yeah.
Or how did he say it?
How many virgins have you banged? What?
What country has the best puss? That's what
Puss,
he said.
yeah.
It's like, what? It was so shocking, even for me. I was like, whoa.
He did that with Ricardo.
Yeah, and Daniel.
That's funny.
That is.
That's
pretty
all,
funny.
about one of the only. Well, actually, I bet all of them would laugh at that. Which country has the best puss? That's over. That's so
Whoa.
cocky, dude.
Whoa.
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna come out with you and get laid.
What country has the best puss?
I think he even asked him, like, how many girls do you have just sit there and you watch them?
Do you ever volley?
He was so over the top. It's great.
Hey, Hamilton, you ever done any volleying?
What are you talking about? He'd be too serious.
Yeah, he would. He'd be like, I don't get it, guys. Volleying. Are you a fan of the voyeur arts? Then he'd probably ask to leave. Can I just leave?
You remember?
Fear man.
You remember on January 6th when a bunch of weirdos were in that building, doing weird shit and praying to a weird Moloch god,
and then some shit band made a video out of it.
It's awesome. We need to finish our record.
So that's another reason is we couldn't be on any kind of post shows of the State of the Union because be like, remember when that fucking asshole got up there with that buffalo thing, like all that? Y'all remember that, right?
I'd come
Everybody
in
just be
wearing
looking at us
one.
like, bam.
President Schneider, all stand. President Schneider's entering
You're
the
in
building.
Full garb, your face painted, everything.
They said my face would be painted like Paul Stanley.
Yeah. And you'd go,
or what I want, Gene.
rock and roll all night.
I want to be the demon, so I'll be Gene Simmons.
You have that tongue.
I'll come in, and I'll be like,
put a prosthetic tongue on, be like, look, guys, I'm just joking.
And
I'm here for
Nancy
the
will be
meeting.
like, sploosh, for the first time in 20 years, because I have Gene Simmons. I've cut the thing in my tongue so it comes all the way out.
Yeah.
And then at the end,
it'd be way cooler, man. I'd watch it.
I have the head on, and then I'd blow fire.
What's that network that you can watch all the stuff going on? Like you can watch
C-SPAN?
C-SPAN. I'd be watching C-SPAN all the time if you did that. Like I'd be like, I got to see what Senator Schneider does today.
President. I'm president.
President Schneider does today.
Do you know what those?
You just show up.
All the news channels would freak out.
What would really be cool is if it wasn't even
just
like
blow fire. Like, let's get Trump back in here. This guy's out of control.
Here's what we'd do. We'd be sitting.
His policies are great, but that guy is wild.
Here's what we do, President Schneider. I got an idea, man. So here's what we're gonna do on This would be on C-SPAN. This is why it would be funny, because it'd be like,
well, that's
2
where
o'clock.
you'd see the entire Mastodon performance after I walked out.
Right. Well, no, I'm talking about during the regular work week at C-SPAN when they're trying to get work done. You and I'd be like just cooped up, done with playing Modern Warfare or something, like pissed or something. Like, hey, dude, let's go say hi to the Congress and stuff while they're working on that shit. And you're like, all right, yeah. Should I wear the hat? And I'm like, fuck yes, wear the hat. They need to see that. We need to give them encouragement. And all of a sudden, we just bust in there. Hey guys,
you'd see how many of those
y'all getting a lot of work done.
You'd see how many of those people on the floor have PTSD when they see that hat.
You working hard? Are you hardly working?
I've been watching you guys on C-SPAN. You ain't doing shit in here.
Hey, Cruz, y'all doing that happy hour tonight?
I don't want to be anywhere where Cruz is.
No, we'd be bros with them. We want them to have a happy work environment. I think that's the problem. They're arguing too much. You and I would help them come together by doing dumb shit all the time. Like Biden's doing dumb shit because he's an idiot.
Well, the thing
we'd
is,
do dumb shit to help the country.
We'd roll in with a bottle of whiskey and just set it down and be like, guys, chill out. Here, have a drink. Have a drink. Everybody relax. Everybody relax.
Is this Eagle Rare? Yeah, it is. It is Eagle Rare.
We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
You got a tax stamp on that or anything being here? No, I'm the fucking president, dude.
This isn't Eagle Rare either. It's the mellow corn because it actually tastes better and it doesn't cost as much.
Get around. Gather around, y'all. Gather around.
Come on. Let's all have a drink. Let's chill out. Hey.
We're going to say one thing we like about each person in here, but we're not leaving.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, we would leave, but they'd have to stay. We would make them stay.
I don't like either of y'all. See ya.
Close the door.
It's been fun. Here, I just wanted y'all to chill out. See ya.
You guys think about putting some polls in here, y'all.
Or the real thing that would happen is you and I would be like, let's play a trick on Congress.
I just launched a nuke. I just launched a nuke.
And you would open the door real fast, and I'd run in the buffalo hat.
Ah!
And everybody hit the
deck. You guys
deck.
want some pizza?
You'd see Secret Service go, and they'd draw on me.
And like, no, I'm the president. I'm the president. I'm the president. Yeah. I would have to run in.
I'm just joking.
I'd have to run in and be like, whoa, stand down. Stand down. Stand down. I bet you we'd get impeached in 3 hours.
Imagine how many practical jokes we'd do if we were in the White House.
Yeah. At least they'd have fun.
Great. Oh my God.
They'd stop being up like stuck up twats.
Yeah. I would saran wrap all the visiting toilets.
Yeah. I'd invite Zelensky and shit over, and I'd come out like with a bucket of chicken and just be an asshole to him. Like, let me guess, you want some more fucking money, huh?
I'd have a little boy in a diaper throwing bang snaps.
while the stereo's blaring,
motoring.
Yeah. Man, you know how many times I would interrupt everything and go, "You can't handle the truth," and everybody would look at me like, "What? That's not even the right. That's a court scene." Man, she is very Texas billiards like clientelist, like kind of looking, you know.
And when has that ever stopped you?
Well, let me throw it back at you. Would you? I mean, I'm sure there's some point in the night where Dave and I'd be like, "Come here with us."
Make her eyes straight again. I don't know.
What is it? The strangest thing?
Why is she in a Jedi robe?
Maybe she's trying to be Leia.
Maybe she is.
You know she smells like freaking something terrible, like old lady perfume, right? That's got to be old lady perfume.
Clam wallet.
Huh? Is there any chance
Bob?
in hell she doesn't have a 9-inch clit?
Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm just asking. Is there any chance at all that she does not have a very large and wide, like what I sent y'all last week?
No, she doesn't. That disturbed me for days. But no. Did you hear about the girl today?
No.
That has the biggest breast in the world, implants, and one deflated and popped.
But no, I hear about that type of shit all the time, though.
She has the record. I can't remember her name. It is Mary Magdalene is her name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, religious people don't like that one, huh?
That is her stage name. She had giant breast, one popped, but she went down to Brazil several years ago because she wanted
She has a warranty on them.
She wanted the world record for the fattest pea.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got both going on?
So she had it injected and made gigantic.
So she's got like full-on Jabba the Hutt up top and Jabba the Hutt at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wow. That's going hard, man.
What's wrong with people? And then you have beasting Madonna.
Oh, man. That's what she looks like.
Can people stop doing that? Just live your normal life. I understand getting rid of wrinkles here and there, but why? I mean,
I think they're wanting us to look like Star Wars. Like everything is going towards Star Wars. Everything about this country is just
audio animatronics.
We're about to enter the ancient period of Star Wars.
I wish.
That's what's happening.
You don't want that to happen. I will rule this galaxy with an iron fist.
Calm down.
Her? What is she doing?
This is their rebuttal that the Republicans do. They get up there and say everything that Biden said was bullshit.
We get a Huckabee in there to do it?
Yeah. They pick someone to get up there that's on the right or on the conservative side of things or I don't know. I don't know how they determine it, man. Yeah. Yeah, they always
remember this. You usually
when Trump did his, remember? You don't remember Schumer or Pelosi would get up there and be like, everything he said was bullshit.
I'm going to be
everything
honest.
we say is truth.
This is the longest I've ever watched State of the Union. I usually tune out. And
no, during the war, you didn't watch it a lot?
I fire on Call of Duty and I watch some shit. And I wait till the next morning to hear what all happened.
On No Agenda?
No. I'll just watch the news, and then whatever they say, I'll know the exact opposite
you watch,
actually happened.
Clarice Tinsley? Get the Clarice Tinsley.
She doesn't come on in the morning.
No, that's right. She's not. She's above
she
that.
She just does evenings. Yeah, she comes in at night.
Who do you think gets paid the most at WFAA right now? It's got to be Pete, right? There's no one up there getting more money than Pete Delkus.
No.
Cynthia's not. There's no. What about that?
Who's all? It's going to be the night crew.
Oh. Troy Duncan.
He's gone. But Delkus is part of the night crew.
Yeah, he's part of the night crew. It's got to be Delkus.
It's going to be the evening and the night crew. Money. They always make the most money. They're the high end. They're the good ones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you get any response of our breakdown of snow coverage? Ice coverage? And
yeah,
by the way, everybody that listens to the show that was in the chat room, thanks for texting to see if I got home okay.
Yeah.
Assholes.
I'm trying to look.
Not even an email. Hey, Stubbs, did you make it home all right?
Cynthia, is
not a voicemail?
what's his name? Chris Lawrence might. I'll tell you who.
Chris Lawrence might.
Yeah.
Who's the one that you want to go to war with? That
Mike
was
Leslie.
Yeah,
Fuck
that guy, man. He's a poser, dude.
Dude,
He's the one
a
that was taking
big
pictures of
fucking-
people with their mask off. I'm like, look at these evil people.
And they were drinking.
Yeah.
Like these people are at the ballpark and they're got their mask
I'm
off.
gonna narc
as
on
the
all
guy
of them.
pulls his mask off and puts a drink up to his mouth. I want to go to war. I want to punch that fucker in the face. That'll be an undercard.
He has a punchable face, man.
Oh, he does.
Like very punchable. Like, ooh,
there
yeah,
he
just,
does. I'm glad I don't have to go up to
He's
WFA
probably a cool
anymore.
dude, but
Glad I don't have to go the.
he's probably cool, but that was a terrible look for WFA. Him narking around, being, look, no mask.
Jane McGarry.
She's
She probably gets a pretty good paycheck.
she's not. I don't think she's doing it anymore, man. Is she?
Still shows her listed. I think she does
On
midday stuff.
WFAA?
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. She did go there because she started a day show.
Yeah. I think she does day
Yeah.
stuff.
She could be up there, huh?
Hmm.
What about
Joe Trahan probably makes quite a bit because he took over for Dale Hansen. He's the
Yeah.
head of sports. Yeah, I don't know. It's
he
got
reminds
to
me
be.
of Chef
It's got to be Pete.
on South Park.
It's got to be Pete, right? Greg Fields.
I bet you Greg's making some good coin. He's
prob-
been there a
he probably
minute.
does, Yeah.
Remember when he was the new guy? Like, who's this new dude just going to come in here and talk about Texas weather like he knows what's going on?
Who was the? I can't say that on the air right now. I'll have to say it afterwards because it sounds extremely sexist.
There's one on Fox still that's pretty.
It
Nice.
wasn't that. It wasn't
Oh.
that. I was going
What
to.
are you talking about?
There was a girl that was on a woman, a lady,
lady of the night?
a lady that I void in the
A lady of
that
the
was on.
night
She was
who
on the
lets
5
me
and 6
void.
o'clock news, but she had ginormous breasts. Like it was difficult to watch
yeah,
her.
she's not on anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
she
happened
had
to her?
remember we were obsessed with her Instagram page for like a month.
No, not her. That was the little
Like,
weather girl.
Shut up, Matt.
That was the spinner.
The spinner. Yeah.
No, there was another lady that it was like it was difficult to watch her because it hurt. You were like,
Her back has to hurt.
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But I wonder what happened to her because she was good.
Who knows,
She was
man?
really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the top markets that you want to be in.
Yeah, it's either here or LA,
National.
Chicago, or freaking New York, or
Well, a lot of people
That's
say they
about
want to
it.
be in LA. They like being here because,
you don't have to deal with LA dumb shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about falling into
It's
the
funny
ocean.
how Gavin Newsom's gonna be the people that the idiots get to run for president, and everybody is fleeing his state, and the whole what does he say to that? Like, hey guys, don't look at that. Just forget my whole California governorship. Let's don't even pay attention to any of that.
If it's Trump and Newsom, I'm praying for the comet again or the asteroid or something.
Oh my! Can you imagine what a beating that would be? That'd be like Beto and Trump in a freaking presidential
just-
race.
Why
How
can't
annoying
we get,
would that be?
Why can't these two stupid fucking parties, with all the people they have in them, find someone that's fucking decent? How hard is it to find two people that are decent to go against each other?
I don't know, man.
Why is it so fucking difficult?
You would think it wouldn't be. You would think that we would have some qualified candidates that are good to go. First of all, I don't think Trump can beat DeSantis. Do you?
Okay,
Surely not. I don't think that Trump's going to be the guy that
so you
wins
have
it.
DeSantis versus Newsom.
That would be a lot less annoying than Trump and Newsom.
I don't want Trump. That guy needs to. He'll have a heart attack. By
What's
the
wrong
way.
with you,
I don't know.
Dustin? What's wrong with you? I heard your stupid podcast.
I mean, that's why they keep
It's very
bringing
s-
shit
very,
up.
very normal,
That's why they keep
very
bringing
average.
his shit up. That's now 2 years old, almost 3 years old. Who cares? They keep bringing his shit up so that they can make it to where he can't run again. You know, they want to bring him up on all these charges and
Well,
shit.
yeah, that's what they're gonna find on the Chinese
Weather balloon.
Weather balloon. They're gonna find out. Well, see, here we got it. We got it. Trump's fucked up. He fucked up here. We got evidence.
Are we sure that wasn't a Remax commercial that was just flying across the country?
They were shooting some commercials for Remax.
Are
Speaking
we sure?
of, I gotta go home and study some more. Damn it.
I wanted to make it clear. I think I talked to you about this. There were two things I wanted to knock off real quick. Netflix and chill. I started watching The Expanse again because I never finished it, and
I
where
haven't either.
stopped,
I didn't finish it either.
Where I stopped, like right where I started,
Just kicks it up.
was the Belters are flinging asteroids at Earth,
Oh, I don't know if I've gotten that far.
and I was like, "Holy shit, that would be awesome!" Because they're just destroying like the East Coast and
I don't think I've
different
gotten
parts.
that far.
It's pretty crazy. Kunk on Earth is on Netflix.
I saw some advertisements for that.
It's a mockumentary. The intro of the show, that's where it came from. And it's a mockumentary about the
Fugitive?
history of the Earth. Huh?
The intro to our show?
Yeah, the one about Camelot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, King Arthur.
That's what that's
Camelot.
from?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's like Borat. And she's interviewing all these important people about the history of the Earth, and she's giving them just stupid questions. And you're just like, oh my God. And I keep waiting for someone to just jump her shit.
Is she going to real politicians and stuff?
Real locations, real historians, politicians,
That's
people that
awesome.
know all this stuff, professors and scientists and all this crap. And
That's what we should
wild.
do. We should flip this whole show into just a political show, like Bill Maher, and have politicians in here
And we just
from
ask
different
them
sides.
stupid questions.
We just beat their asses with stupid questions. Not one question about shit that's going on.
just stupid questions.
Like, you know how many times we drop the ball? They'd be like, "Well, they're scheduled to go on the Jerry Jonestown Massacre show. Let's see what they say about this new policy that California's just put into act." We're like, "All right, let's get to the chase."
donkeys become blue.
Have you
I've
ever
never seen a blue donkey.
the website, the Lemon Party website?
Well, that would be an automatic out.
The guy would be like, "I'm kind of like Borat's guy."
How did y'all get into your political position within your parties? Because my buddy Matt over here
Good
is
idea.
thinking about running in the third party. He's thinking about running for the Lemon Party and get elected. What would you recommend to him? Because he's just trying to be
We have our first bit.
a mayor of this
It's
town.
genius.
That's the
Matt's
way it'd go.
wants to start the Lemon Party. I'm trying to tell him not to because it's gross.
No, you
What do you
don't even
guys
bring it up.
suggest?
You bring no history up of it. You just say he's running on a third-party platform here to become mayor of Watauga, and it's the Lemon Party
He's going to represent the Lemon Party.
because we already have a Republican and a Democrat running. So his party's going to be the Lemon Party. And do you have any suggestions on him running for mayor? What he should do? And then you run off with that.
Everything is stupid.
And you just bring it. Well, the Lemon Party's a good party, blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I like the separate views, and the Lemon Party brings a lot of good views to both sides of the aisle.
Here's why I don't want big time politicians in here, like senators, congressmen, or whatever. There will be 9 other people here.
Right.
And there will
It'll
be
be a lot
some
of
sort of-
shh, shh.
Secret Service, and there will be a bunch of people that are on top of things or searching things as we're talking. I don't want any of that bullshit.
Yeah, it's all cut to the chase. Hey, man.
I'll have Maddie Parker.
You
in
into
here.
indicas or sativas? That's what we're doing.
Oh, speaking of legalizing things, gambling is up on the ballot for
Again?
November here. How do you
Again?
feel about this?
Or no? Is it the first time? Or is it statewide? Is
Statewide.
that what we're doing here?
State of Texas legalizing gambling. How do you feel about this?
Man, it's hard. I don't see a problem with it. Do you? I think
I have a feeling it's going to go through.
I hope
Only
so.
because I know.
I think that's what they've pre-designed. A lot of the buildings out at the ballpark and out at like Gaylord.
How would you
Like
feel
that whole,
about
all those places have been designed for it to be a quick, smooth transition.
How would you feel about a casino right outside of downtown
Arlington,
Fort Worth,
I'd probably be with it.
or right outside the stockyards?
Probably be with it.
There's people that are already pushing things in motion.
Yeah, it's by the time that, man, there's a mushroom party coming before that.
Probably, but
Not the good kind either.
They are like
not the mushroom yogurt party, just the fiery and brimstone.
Starting to build
mushroom.
things out, which makes me think that it's probably going to pass this time. I mean, there's a lot
the
of
investors get tipped, so and there's a lot of new shit going in that looks very ready to quickly convert to casino town.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling it's coming down.
Why? Do you have a problem with it?
I don't think I have a problem with it. I have a I don't want it to look like Shreveport around here. I'd rather be a little cooler than that.
I don't think there's any shot in hell that happens. That it's like Shreveport-esque. It's going to outdo Oklahoma big time.
Well, that's a big thing. Is so much money goes up to Oklahoma.
They're not voting for it.
What, Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Well, they can't vote for it. They're in Oklahoma.
No, I'm saying they don't want it to happen.
Yeah, they don't want it to happen.
Not vote for it, but
yeah. But if enough people vote for it around here, I don't have a problem with it if I don't want it to be taxed like Oklahoma. That nickel tax is stupid.
Well, I don't want to pay annies.
Yeah, that nickel annie's dumb.
Yeah, that's.
And I need to go up there and play because I want to see how craps works.
I'm pretty sure though it'd be more like Vegas than paying annies and stuff like that.
I don't want it to be like California either, where there's just weird casinos and weird spots, and they're like, "Come to my casino," and you walk into a shed like this,
meth lab
with machines and stuff. But I also don't want to go into every fucking gas station and there be, digital machines, gaming machines everywhere,
sound all the time,
all the time.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. I don't want to be at DFW Airport and they're like Las Vegas Airport where there's machines everywhere.
Right.
I'd like for them to be a little bit of control on it, not just wide open like Nevada is.
What about at Jerry World? We're gonna have some slot machines over here. We're gonna have a slot machine on that wall.
I'm gonna
have a
plead
slot machine on that wall.
Can I? No, I'm just.
And then we're gonna have a slot machine on my balls.
No comment. No comment. Because
you ever seen a NFL owner with a slot machine on his balls?
Weren't you in the area not too long ago where that could be set up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're going to have to figure that out. Are sports books allowed to be on property?
I think that's what's probably going to happen first is sport books. Like you're going to be able to gamble on sports. Do they have to do one of is there a full on everybody can gamble or can it be, because I bet they try to do that first, the sport bookings to be legal, I bet.
It's going to be full on gambling.
There's no way to halfway do it.
I mean, we're halfway there. You already have the lottery.
Bon Jovi?
You already have horse tracks all over the state and dog tracks down south. So you've already got
a lot of it.
A lot of gambling. So bring in the card games.
I want to know where they're going to do the dog fighting.
There's a spot.
The cockfighting.
We got to go to South Fort Worth or East Fort Worth, and we'll go to the cockfights.
We could do one after this if you want.
Oh, good. Let's turn the cameras off. Get on down there. You want to volley?
You want to volley on a cockfight?
But if they get this going, we could bet on the latter half of the F1
What's
season.
the word on the street? What's the word on the street of Fort Worth? The streets of Fort Worth. I've
already just kind of spilled it.
No, I'm talking about people's views. Like if they're
I don't know.
Pro.
This all
they
just
want it to
came
happen.
down 2 days ago. They just said they're going to put it on the bill to be voted on, or they're going to put it on the ballot to be voted on in November. I think it's November or September, one of them. But I already know things are in play to build stuff out and to build it out really close to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they could take Ridgemar Mall and turn that into a casino.
I got to get rid of that overzealous security guard.
You can't take a camera in there.
He wouldn't do good security for a casino.
No. Finally, tonight, before we leave, the world of artificial intelligent celebrity nudes is insane.
What did you just say?
Exactly. So fake celebrity nudes have been around forever. You know, there's since the internet started. People,
She is really intense.
She's very intense. She looks like someone I know. But you know, since the beginning of the internet and Photoshop, people have
The
taken
deep fakes.
people, celebrities' heads and put them on other people's bodies, but they're naked.
Arnold was this week.
AI
Arnold Schwarzenegger
has taken this to another
He-
level
Yeah.
to where it's creepy.
Oh,
creepy.
it was creepy back then.
Weird.
Are you talking about the Arnold?
I'm not talking about
His pictures?
No.
Because he's all over the place this week.
Well, his
deep
were
fake.
real. Well, he also has real nudes
Oh,
from his weightlifting days.
You like what you see?
You want to see this?
Would you like to avoid this, Schneider?
Like when he was young, just come over from.
Look at this dick.
You'd have to hunt for it because it's roided out makes your dick disappear. But no, there is a weird aspect to all this where people are taking those AI engines now and putting in celebrity names and how they want them posed, how they want them looking, how they want this and that. And it looks scary real. We're getting into a real world.
Remember
chaos.
when this was coming up, when all this technology was dropping, and they were saying that just think about the dangerous things the media could actually do if they want to. They could make something crazy, like Trump goes on the air and drops an N-bomb or something.
Yeah,
and just they could make that shit up, and the whole country, we're fucking dumb enough to be like, oh shit, man.
That's why Adobe closed that beta of that audio app they had. It was up for like 3 or 4 days.
It could produce anything pretty
to
much.
where if you had enough audio of someone, you could feed it in this machine because that's what I was going to do with Jeff. I was going to take all his old podcasts and put it in there and then make a robot say weird things.
Like, hey, do you like the boy?
Yeah. And
I'm here for the boy.
But they took it down when I went to get it. They took it down. They won't put it back up because it got way too dangerous.
This is just like that.
Doing deep fake videos is time consuming. You got to have a lot of footage of that person. You got to have a lot of all sorts of crap. But this is just AI making photos, nude celebrity photos.
Yeah.
Like this. Like snap your fingers. Who do you want to see? Here they are naked.
Snap your fingers, snap your neck.
And it spits it all out. And it's very, very, very weird and scary. And some of them look realistic. So
that's the point of it. That's how you win the competition, isn't it?
That is. So look for nude AI photos of you and I to show up in weird spots.
Okay.
Strange.
We live in a strange world. Strange world. Can I boy?
So did the president win the State of the Union?
I don't know. Is it halftime? Who won? We could text Cynthia.
Who you going for on Sunday?
Who do you think? There's no way I'm going for the Eagles.
You go for Mahomes because he's so hot.
And the Chiefs were the Cowboys at one time. So
that is
gotta
true.
Gotta go for the Chiefs.
I guess we gotta go for the Chiefs.
They're kind of like our old cousins, like several times removed cousins, I guess, in generations. Why are you gonna go for? That's the thing that drives me nuts too. Is everybody's an Eagles fan now? You're like, shut up.
No, I'm not an Eagles fan. I never will
No,
be.
I'm talking about the celebs and the all the cool kids,
the cam girls,
all the cam girls, all the cool strippers,
all the old fucks at the State of the Union address.
Yeah, they're all about the Eagles all of a sudden.
All about the Eagles. So Romney told George Santos that he's a sick puppy.
Who?
Romney. That's what he told George Santos about Biden. He's a sick puppy.
Did he really?
I guess so.
Well, I guess he's not friends with him. Or maybe he just is into industrial music and
What's the Babylon Bee say? They always have
it's
it
got to
right.
be great.
Let's see. Then we'll get out of here.
You think it's already up?
Yeah. Silver alert, lost old man seen yelling on Capitol grounds.
It's already starting.
Education Secretary to deliver first annual State of the Groomer speech.
State of the Groomer speech. Ooh, shit.
Sam Smith invited to perform at the State of the Union.
That's a good one.
That one is good. That one's good. Yeah. Tonight's State of the Union to be sponsored by Pfizer.
Nah.
That probably really did happen, though.
Probably. Pfizer's making money off of everyone.
Biden is spending all night in Bacta tank in preparation for State of the Union. Shit. Yeah. I like that. Silver alert. Lost old man seen yelling on Capitol grounds. Pretty genius. These guys are good. They know what they're doing.
I'm so worried that thing's going to pop me in the eye now. Just take my eye out.
Laugh my ass off if it does.
That would suck.
And then I'll be like, is your
Gotta
eye
go get
okay?
a glass eye. It's all hanging out.
You just take it out and roll it around the table.
I look like C-3PO when he's getting all dissected by the Dachka or whatever.
Salacious Scrum.
Right.
Jabba's little pet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, eating his eyeball out. All right. We didn't even talk about Turkey. That's scary. I don't want to talk about earthquakes. Earthquakes freak me out.
Did they say how big on the Richter scale it was?
Like 7.7 with a bunch of aftershocks and everything in the 6
Wow,
to 5
7.7?
Yeah.
That's pretty high, right?
I think so. I have to ask Andy.
Has there ever been anything that's been an 8 on
Yeah.
the Richter scale?
Yeah.
What's the highest Richter scale quake they've had so far?
Wasn't it?
Don't say it, Cynthia. Don't say it,
rim
Cynthia.
camera. What?
I check out a rim camera.
The largest, the most powerful earthquake on record.
Like, have we ever busted 10? 10 on the Richter scale?
Susie says 7 will wake you up. Well, apparently 8,500 people have lost their lives. No, 2,000 people have lost their lives at a 7. There was a 7.5. Or 7.8 started it. Then there were aftershocks up to 7.5. My mom sent me a picture and was like, this is insane. Of all the stuff. So the Heinous earthquake was an 8.6 in Indonesia in 2005. That's the one that caused the tidal wave, right?
The tsunami?
That washed that hot chick away. There's one in Tibet that was an 8.6.
Wow.
Oh, wait. We're going the wrong way. These started low and went high. Rat Islands off Alaska, 9.7. These are all over the place. Why don't they just put them in order? That was the biggest one. Then that Chile earthquake that got everybody trapped, 9.5.
Goodness, man. So what are they expecting the big one out in on the West Coast where that Tool sang about?
A 10! A fucking 10!
Is it supposed to be a 10? A fucking 10? Because I'm out. I'm going to sell my house out there now.
Yeah. 10!
I think that dude's not on this plane anymore.
He died.
I think he went to be in the
He
next
is dead.
realm. He went
He
to the
did.
next realm.
God, that movie's still good. I don't want your life. All
Okay.
right, let's get out of here.
All right. I got to go home. I don't want y'all life.
I don't want your life.
Wasn't he on one of those shows?
Yeah, that was Dawson that said that.
That's Mr. Dawson? Jack Dawson?
No, Dawson Creek from Dawson. What's his name?
I thought Dawson Creek was a place, not a man.
What was his name? Van Dutton, Horton, James Van Der Beek.
He needs to come do an episode of Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
I don't want your life.
I don't want your life. He's got to bring that line back.
Daddy, I don't want your life. Daddy.
What if she says that?
Oh gosh, I'm about bethed out.
I'd like to see.
I'd still let her sit on my face. Wait, what? That was a drop.
What? Wow. Really?
Gotta go. I gotta go, man. These meds are wearing off.
Oh, you still got your headache on? Your headphones on?
Yeah. I still got my headphones on.
This is your opportunity for you. Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime. But
Will
I don't
you
want
sit?
your life.
You talked right over
Sorry,
it.
do it again. I was ad-libbing it.
But I don't want your life.
I don't want your life.
I don't
Now
want.
find 10. 10.
10.
That's when they're at the strip club, isn't it?
Yeah.
10.
When they ask about the teacher.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I just want you to know that I am 18, and I have had sex with older women before. It was topical. It was erotic. I gave it a 9.5. I still got wood. Still, I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10. Gentlemen.
I give it a 10.
All right.
Oh man, how many people at that table are dead?
Oh, is there more? Who else is dead?
Mr. Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was
He's
in that
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to look into the what's it called? The 12-year 10 what's it called? Friday Night Lights or Varsity.
Varsity Blues.
The Varsity Blues curse.
Yeah, and then what's her name? Her career's dead after being on Heroes.
Strap on? A 10.
A 10. Fucking 10. All right, good night. Bye.
Bye.
We should start rating sex toys.
A 10. They just all be 10s. A 10.
Like the fist dildo.
I want to hear that again. Real quick. Where'd they go? I want to hear that guy again. That makes me funny because you gotta look at his face. Go over and look at his face. Watch this.
I just want you to know that
He's
I am
dead.
18, and I have had sex with older women before. It was topical. It was erotic. I gave it a 9.5. I still got wood. Still, I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10. Gentlemen.
Huh? Yeah, because he said 10, 10, a fucking 10. That's 30. Good night. Bye. So next week is